You see where you at, Kodot? All right, okay, we good. I think we good. Yeah, I'm good. I already get live.
Hey, I like chickens though, man. You gonna like them. Like, I like chickens, man. They not hard to take care of, man. They kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought y'all went live. Yeah, I clicked the live button already.
Okay, yeah, man. We can roll. Shalom, y'all Shalom. Hebrew Israelites of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, out here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, head toward the east. Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshua, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Henry Hooper Sons, great name of the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to sister and brothers living the truth. Shalom to brothers and sisters listening and studying for themselves approved. Shalom. Hey, coming here to talk to you today. We're at that time. We're at a real critical point in prophecy. And what that means is now, hey, Esau is seeking to stay in rulership. So Esau is about to come down with great wrath because Yahweh is about to sanction him to do that. And one of the main things he's going to do when he come down to great wrath is try to shake them trees, man. Shake people out the faith. He's going to be looking like what the scripture said, he's like a roaring lion seeking who can devour. Esau's looking to see who can get, man. So that persecution is coming. Brothers and sisters in this truth, man. He's going to try to destroy the house of David, that third temple, that spiritual temple that's being built. The devil, he's going to look to attack that. Because that right there is the thing that's blowing his cover, revealing all the secrets, like the word said, and it's also establishing his downfall. Because what we doing, we ushering in Yahweh Shah. He knows when Yahweh Shah get here, that's a wrap for him. So right now, what he's going to do is, he's going to seek to shake brothers out the truth, man. They're going to hem brothers up, put guns to people's head, make you try to take that, to the MO, to the TBZ. You got the device coming out. They're going to seek to put your device on. What they're going to do, too, they're going to threaten our livelihoods. Like, say, if you got to pay your rent, your mortgage, your car note, things of that, you got to be prepared to lose things. Because that's what the devil going to do. Like, oh, you think you that, huh? You going to do that? Okay. No more paying your mortgage. No more paying your house note. Get on the streets, nigger. No more car note. You ain't got no vehicle. Take away our jobs, our means to take care of our families. The devil gonna do that. Because he's gotta stop. What the UN nation said they gonna ramp up to stop conspiracy theories. This is the biggest conspiracy, really it's a conspiracy fact. But he look at it like a theory because it goes against the narrative. This is the main thing he gonna look to disrupt. It's this right here. This truth. The devil's gonna try to disrupt this truth, man. And we can't fall into temptation, and then we can't stumble and lose our way and get caught up in the world. Like, oh man, world about to end. Let me get out here and see if I can get a dispensary going right quick. Let me see if I can get me a business going real quick. Let me get off in the world and see how many, little ratchet chicks I can run through real quick, man. Cause that, like I did a lesson, real good lesson. Y'all go watch that. One false move, and that's it. That's all it takes for you to come up outside the house. When you outside the house, Esau can get you there. You vulnerable. So you need to stay locked in this truth and don't fall into temptation. Now we're at the crucial time. It's crunch time. It's game time. Now's not the time to be playing around and like, oh, I'm going to go do this real quick. And, I'm going to go fuck off real quick and see if I can get this round. Because, hey, man, that one move right there might be your undoing. That one moment you caught outside the house, Esau get to make his move.
Got a quick one that you said. This is Luke 22:31. It says, Simon, Simon, Satan has asked to sift you as wheat. And that's pretty much what the brother said. And Satan, the devil, is trying to sift brothers out of this truth right now, man. It's going out heavy, man. You don't want to be a fallout at this time.
No, not at this time. It's the time to lock in. And you got one too, Rob.
Yeah. God, they're gonna go in perfectly with the Akadar just put out. This is Matthew chapter 26 and verse 41. And it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is weak, but the flesh is weak. I'm going to select it. Let me read that again. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Ooh, you hear that? So we got to fight our flesh at this time. Because the flesh is going to try to get you to do what? Go back into the world. Get back into worldly things. And if you go back into the world, man, that's a trap right now. The whole world is a complete snare. and a grave site. This place is compared to the valley of the shadow of death. And if you fall into that, that's your ticket, man. That's your ass.
And that's just like what the preacher of the Akadar brought out, what he said, the devil is shifting you to be weak. That's that temptation that the devil is going to be tempting to get to move you out of the faith. You got it.
Yeah, that sifting, that's like the choosing thing right there. When you sift something or filter something, you're trying to catch it. And if you're trying to catch something, that's that, like I said, that's that snare, that's that trap. So Esau looking for us to get caught. What they saying get caught with your pants down.
Right.
You're looking to catch you with your pants down.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and do what he do on you, man. So he can take your life away from you. But if you in this spirit, in the truth, and you locked in on this truth, man, you pretty much gonna see the devil before he comes. You're gonna see him coming, man, like a snake in the grass. You're gonna slither in that grass, you're gonna see him, man. Because the Most High gonna give you eyes that can see. And therefore, when you see him coming, it's gonna be hard for him to catch you in the snare, catch you, what they say in the hood, catch you slipping. Slippers count,
I got a quick one. Just back you up real quick. This is 1 Peter 5:8. We bring this out all the time. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour." Okay, if you go into that word sober, it actually goes into being level-headed. Okay, you have to be clear-headed. All right, and then it said vigilant means to carefully watch. Okay, carefully watch and watch for the devil, watch for the move that the devil is getting ready to bring upon the nation of Israel.
You say that it's sober right there. You gotta be sober on what? You gotta be sober on this truth. You gotta be in this truth. Your mind needs to be meditated on the scriptures and the prophecies that's happening of Yahweh Shah. That keeps you, like, when you stay within the law, stay focused on your culture and this word. It's like the word. The law preserves life. It preserves you. It keeps you from getting caught up in that. Like, man, I'm gonna go to the club with the homies real quick. Out there like that, then you might get locked up at the club. Club might get shot up, man. You stay in this law, keep it simple life. And then, like, it's good to know the time of the season we in. We in the season where Esau about to come down with great rap, man. He getting his law together. He sharpening up the sword. Like, for instance, example, them IRS special agents. Everybody that signed their PPP loan, and they about to get caught up. They coming for them Jakes first. That was a snare that Esau laid out. And you can't be caught out here like you done signed the $50,000 PPP loan. You out here living it up, splurging, splashing at the club, at the bar. Then you can't be at the bar getting drunk.
That's weird right there. That was a lot good. Because I wanted to elaborate even further on that. Because that PPP loan was done about 2 years ago, right?
Yep, during the scenario, Crown Vicky.
And see that right there actually proved that Esau Edom is a cunning hunter, meaning that they have a lot of patience to wait for their prey. Okay, so just like the redneck, they go out in the wood and they set out the corn just to catch that deer, and they wait days on end. Those days on end is symbolically for years for Esau to catch up Yasharala. Man, I just want to elaborate on that point.
That's a good point too. Like he wait for you to go to sleep.
Right.
He wait for you to forget about it. Your awareness drops down, so you get comfortable. That's this devil try to get you comfortable. And once you get comfortable, like you said earlier in that precept, when you're not vigilant no more, and you are, that's why they teach that priest of safety. When Esau get you comfortable, lower your defenses. Like they'll do that to Jake at a party. Lure Jake to a party, a bunch of Edomites, Jake by himself. Drink this, drink that. Jake think everything cool, it's a good time. And all of a sudden, they talking about politics, and at the end of the door, hey, they out there with a noose for Jake. And Jake looking like, I thought we was having a good time. They like, hey, man, you know what it is. You know what your people did. We about to, they gonna get the rant. Get the nigger. Get the nigger. And then you gonna look crazy. That's because you with your enemy, you done got comfortable, and then like the princess said, you didn't stay sober, man. Literally, you up here getting drunk. Literally getting drunk. Right. So you ain't on your P's and Q's. You wasn't being the word. You wasn't seeing them whistle in the corner like, I don't like that nigger. See them in the corner like, making little plans. You didn't see them getting the rope. They was over there doing the rope. You over there drinking, doing the stanky leg.
Right.
You go outside and they like, yeah, this for Eric right here. We about to have a public lynching. Because I'm riled up. The Democrats are doing this and doing that. You know how these devils do their politics. All they got to do is, Trump going to jail. It's his fault. Everything Jake's fault. So at this point, we got to double down, man. We got to really be like, and I ain't saying be on some paranoid, scared stuff, because you shouldn't be scared. We got the faith and the confidence Yahweh Shah will protect us. but to stay looking. Stay like when you see Esau pop up, look for him to do something messed up. Like, you know, when you on him, you just looking like one of them nosy Eves. Like, what you doing over there? What you got?
Yeah.
Why you on your phone? You know, bet that devil. I wouldn't even be around no devils at this point, man. If you can help it. They talking about it, man. I can just see it. They trying to figure out how they can stay on top, especially ones that we got to deal with. The working class Edomite is scared right now. You know, a scary person, they can do anything. They over talking about, because Esau know what's coming. They know the Civil War is coming, so they trying to prepare themselves. And you never know, they might get mad. They gonna blame everything on Jake. It's Jake's fault. The Democrats are doing this, and Black Lives Matter. So I'm gonna just find this Jake, and we're gonna take him out back, and I'm gonna do like my ancestors did. Cause that's their fantasy. They want to turn back the clock. They want to whip Jake back. They want to lynch Jake, have a little picnic on his dead body. Esau desires that. That's what he wants.
That's just like what Trump said, make America great again.
Exactly. And that's that Malachi 1 and 4.
Right.
Build back the desolate place. This place is desolate. And Esau knows it. So Esau looking, what can I do to get back to the fabulous 50s, the fabulous 40s, or pretty much the 1700s, where I can just pick out, go buy me a little Keisha and have my way with it. You know, Esau desires that.
They showed you a snippet of that in Hurricane Katrina.
Uh-huh.
The Edomites was over there shooting down Jake. They was just walking, trying to go to safety,
Yep.
and ravaging women.
Yeah, and that should be a wake up call for you women out here that think you independent, you strong and independent and stuff like that too. So they can when those events take place, especially an event like Hurricane Katrina, when it take place, you ain't gonna have no protection if you ain't got a man of the Lord. Oh yeah,
I got one. I got this Psalms 119, 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. So this right here, this word that we had, this leads to understanding. This is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And he's telling us what these devils about to do. He's telling us what's about to come, because he's the one about to do it. We got pestilence about to rain out. We got a great famine coming. We got uproars of the people coming. And it's on the books, man. This is about the World War III is about to come. The love of many is waxing cold. So you can't be out here like it's the 80s or the 90s. It's all willy-nilly and dancing, man. You got to watch out, man. People about to lose it. People out here broke. People out here can't get the drugs they used to get. And everybody's on edge, man. So dude might, and then like us, we in this truth, man. We got the light in us. They walk around in darkness. They got darkness. So they might get mad at you just because you got the light. You know, they might get mad, man. You over here feeling good, comfortable, doing good. He over here struggling to eat. You know, and I done seen it too. Like a lot of women walking in public, a dude just come through and just blam. Remember we seen that? The one dude broke a chick nose? She thought he was opening the door for her. He opened the door, then he just stole on her, just all of a sudden. So you got to kind of watch out for people, man. They got a bunch of demons in them. The demons about to get active. They done open up their CERN. So everything's about to go in motion. Y'all about to we about to go into Jacob's trouble, and that's nothing nice, nothing easy. Those are dark days. Those are perilous times. So we got to get ready for that. And they say, how do we get ready for that? Through thy precepts, these scriptures, these commandments. Y'all gonna walk us through this. That's the reason why this word was written, for our learning, and to let us know what's coming, to buckle down and get in this truth and prepare for war, because war is coming. That's why this is written. And I'm gonna read 105 too. It says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. So we're going into dark times. What's gonna light that way up? This word right here. This word he just said is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. This word right here is a light at the end of the tunnel. We see the kingdom of heaven coming. That's that baby that's crowned. So this book was written so that we would lock into these scriptures. Like before we even started camp, we talking about all kind of scriptures to keep ourselves locked, keep ourselves right. Watch where our forefathers went off. Make sure they don't do their same mistakes. Like we talking about Samson. This ain't time to be messing with little ratchet Eves. Samson, that's how he failed. King Solomon went off when he messed with all these little ratchet, little off women. They had demons and make you go to idols. So a worldly woman to convince you to go back into the world. Tell you the truth. She like, man, you all worried about that truth stuff. You need to get your bag up. You need to get your bag while you can. YOLO, you only live once.
And that's the spirit. There's a friend of mine that actually, that's how he ended up on drugs. It's because of a worldly woman right there. He's like, man, just go ahead and take this one hit, this one time. And he got hooked just like that. And all it takes is that one move right there.
That's the temptation, man. And Eve is a great seducing, a great temptation. She's always been that, man. Since garden. That's what made Adam fall off, man. He listened to who? To Eve. Eve is very susceptible to the things in this world because she's emotional. You know, she lacks that logical, that reasoning. That's why Yahweh Shah deals with the man first, and the man's supposed to be covering for the woman, not the other way around. This kingdom is opposite. They got the woman out front and the man at the bottom, like that. Like the whole nation gonna fall down because she's not built to withstand the temptations of this world. She need the covering of a man to even have a chance. You know, and not just any man, a hopeful elect man, because the worldly man, shit, you ain't, that's nothing. That ain't a covering. Yeah, that's a covering of death.
It's gonna create two wicked ass people right there.
Exactly.
I got a precept on into that verse you just read. This is Psalms 19:2. It says, day after day they poureth out speech. Night after night they revealeth knowledge. And that's going into that word, man. That word revealing knowledge, man. So we got to get all this knowledge so we can be sober-minded, man. We can keep our head straight on the word. And once our head is straight on the word, it's like that tunnel vision, man. We ain't going to be worried about what's going on in the world, what's going on left or right of me, man. You got it.
I like how you said that tunnel vision. You're gonna be, it's a straight day. Straight day. You're going to be looking straight ahead. And what? The kingdom of heaven. That's the prize right there. The joint heirs with our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah. So we ain't worried about all these little pitfalls and what Esau got. Because Esau about to throw Hail Marys right now. He about to throw the kitchen sink. This dude, he really lost. He lost because we already in the truth. When you got in the truth, man, that devil took an L right there. Now we got the cover. All we got to do is stay within the cover, stay within the house, and there's nothing he can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, you in the house, there's like 5 bullies outside, and they like, man, come outside, you know. Come on out here, you know. You stand in the house, like, you know, hey, man. Like what's that? Proverbs 18:10. The Lord's name is a strong tower. Hey, you up in that tower, they down below, and they trying to trick you to come on out so they can get you. You up there standing in the tower, like, man, I ain't coming down, man. I got food in here, water, I got everything I need. I'm about to go in here and watch some TV, man. Forget y'all out here. I ain't about to deal with y'all. And he mad. He trying to trick you. I got a go lava down here, you know what I'm saying? Come on out. Man, don't be standing up in there, man. You scared? You a chicken? Why you standing in the house? You a house nigga. They gonna say he's gonna do every little thing to get you to come out that house. Because once you in the house, there's nothing he can do. You in the cover of your house by your outside. He know you got the cover. He know it, man. I can see it. When I'm at work and these devils know I got the cover, it's like now they scared. Like, I better not mess with that dude. Last time I did, I got sick. So now they just like, hey, nothing you can do against the truth, only for the truth. So once you got the cover of the truth, the cover of your house by Yahweh Shai, long as you stay within that, you got the W. That's why it say endure to the end and hold fast to what you have. Matter of fact, I might go get that. Because once you lose that and you come outside that covering, now the devil can get you. You outside the protection. Now he can take a shot at you.
Man, that's something that's like basically on a worldly point of view. Like when you riding the speed limit for 40 miles per hour, well, the cop can't pull you over because you ride the speed limit. The minute you go past that speed limit, you know, that's just like, you know, that's what how about you outside saying. The minute you go outside the law of the statute, then that's when the devil gonna come get you. You know, just based on that analogy right there. It's simple.
It's good. You speed, then the police got a reason to pull you over.
Exactly.
Put the seatbelt on.
Yeah.
For the speed limit, you within the law. He ain't really got nothing to get you. If he do get you, you know he gonna be in the wrong. You be like, man, what, man?
Yeah.
I got this, got my insurance, my license, what, man?
And then
you got to have a nice day.
And the minute, even if he does take you to jail, guess what? Then you how about you outside gonna put that covering on you, and the cop will take you to jail. He'd be like, okay, well, this cop is gonna get a fine because he was wrongfully persecuting a person. That's how about you outside work, man.
It's gonna backfire.
Yeah.
Because he was in the wrong. He had nothing to get you on. Right. None of the law backed up his ability to get you. You know, you wasn't speeding. Your tag is on point. You got insurance. He's got nothing. Your seatbelt was on. You use the turn signal. There's nothing he can get you on. They let you drive all reckless. Not put your turn signal on. Your tag is out of date. You ain't got no insurance. You know.
And how many people then died because of that? Because of that.
Especially Jake. Yeah. They give him the reason to shoot you.
Yeah.
You know, unlike Esau, like your tag out, your license out, he pull you over. He reach for a cell phone too fast, shoot you up, and then on the news they're gonna be like, well, his license was expired. And everybody like, well, the police had the right to kill him. Yeah. That's how Esau gonna look at it. Yeah. Any little thing. Now, they might look in your package.
Yep.
When he had a blunt in his mouth 10 years ago, he a thug.
Exactly.
They done did that a lot. I'm like, what the hell? What that got to do with this time, man? That's how Esau, he wanted to kill. And he look at me, he ain't little reason. He ain't had no insurance. His seatbelt went on. He didn't pull over right away.
Right.
You know, he moved too quick. He should have reached slowly for his insurance. Like Esau always look, they look for a way to back they slave control of the police force.
Justify.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. They look for a way to justify it. And any little thing they find, you know, they like, oh, he didn't put his seatbelt on. Oh, okay, we justify it.
That's why it's important for us to watch and be sober right there, man. Because we all know that Esau either controlled this society, he controlled this world, so therefore he has the power to put the snares in the trap in every which way that you're trying to go.
You know, and like right now, we got the truth. The truth is the covering right there. So now he gonna try to trick us and letting it go. It's like you got a big bag of money. You know, you got the real riches. Like say you a little kid.
Right.
Little kid got $100 bill. Here come the older dude. He telling you he got $1.
Right.
He gonna convince you that the dollar, he got $2. He gonna convince you that your $2 is more than that $100 bill you got in your hand. He gonna try to trick you to swindle you into that. That's what Esau about to do right now. He gonna try to swindle you to like get us out the truth.
Okay.
He gonna prosecute certain brothers out of Hebrew Israelites that got you like vocab Malone. That's his whole job.
Guess what that $2 bill represent? That Kavak, that RFID.
God.
Yeah, see?
That $100 bill, that's kingdom of heaven. We got the truth, man. We got, you know, we working with some change. The devil don't like that. He like, who got that blue cheese bill with that band on it? Nah, man. Hey, I got about 4 quarters.
Right.
Good. I got 4 quarters. It's better than that. How about we trade? You see, you need wisdom to know, like, nah, what I got is valuable. What we got is the truth, and that's valuable. The truth is the kingdom of heaven. And with that, we got to hold fast to what we have, because we got the number one thing that's going to destroy him. I got a preacher to back that up. This Revelation 2:25. But that which you have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give the power over the nations, which goes into rulership. So we got the kingdom of heaven. We already got the big bag. We got the real bag of money, which goes to wisdom, knowledge, understanding how about shot. So now the devil's job is to trick us into letting it go. Because like say, if you've been here listening to the apostles, elders, and the brothers that teach the doctrine of great millstone, you've been here for a couple of years, you got the truth. You got the mission of the kingdom of heaven. Now his job is you got the vocab Malones that's gonna try to trick you into going back to planting Christianity, like get rid of your bag. Like get that up and take this. Which really he got like a lump of coal, a lump of rock. You know, I'm trying to trick you got some rabbit food. He's gonna try to trick you like this is better than what you got. He's gonna try to do a switcheroo on you, man. And so we got like you need that wisdom to know like what we got is precious. Like I just read that precept right there. He said, I will come to give you power over the nations. There comes the kingdom of heaven. That's rulership. We already got it. You in the spiritual temple. You in that temple that was prophesied to be built. The house of David. You here. You here now. Now the job is to hold on to it. This devil about to get desperate. He gonna put a gun to your head. He looking to do robbery. Esau get everything he do about robbery, thievery. And he desperate. So now he gonna come with that gun. He gonna put it to your head.
I got a precept to back you up. John 10:10. It says, John 10:10 says, the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. I come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Ooh, you got it.
Ooh, you hear that? Have life and have it more abundant. What we got is life. The law is life. It preserves life. And it also leads to the kingdom of heaven.
That's that abundance right there, that kingdom of heaven right there. That we're going to be over them devils, man. We're going to have everything that we never had before in this life, man. That's that abundance, man.
That abundance where it ruled all over, it ruled over every nation on earth. Abundance.
Rulership. That means we get everything.
Right.
Whatever these devils got, come to us. We're going to have all the gold, all the silver, all the land, everything, man. So what this devil got that he can give us that trumps that? Nothing, man. Rulership. They say they got the 2/3 so dumbed down and beat down. Jake don't even think about rulership. Jake don't want to rule. Jake just want a couple $1 billion. Like Jake just want crumbs. We over here, this is a wise council. We want the whole thing. We want what you got and you. You going into slavery. I want to whip your back. That's what we want. And ain't nothing else gonna suffice for that. We want the whole pie. You know, the devil trying to come to us and give us a little consolation prize, like reparations. They're gonna try to do that. That's gonna be a snare right there. I said we get close to the end and be like, Everybody get $2 million, but you got to get this device. It comes with a device. Now, how many days gonna go for that?
During that pandemic, during that time when it first happened, what did they say? You get free donuts for a whole year if you go along with that that mandate.
And then you got these two. They did it in a small way. The PPP loan.
Yeah.
Everybody like I had somebody come to me talking about I can sign you up for PPP loan. You get 50 racks. They got 50 racks. You know, I don't know if they paid it off or not, but they was balling out of control. And they came to me like, it's real easy, Tate. Like, give me a fact and sign you up. And hey, man, that Wisdom Alexander kept me. I was like, nah, I don't like that N word. It say loan. Right. And I'm like, how Esau get down? I'm in the truth this time. I know how Esau get down. That sounds too good to be true. And come to find out it was, man. Everybody took that PPP loan. Esau about to come for your ass now. You know, and I know what Jake they took you, man. Balling out, happy. Got 50 racks. Was telling me I can get it. Like, let me just do this real quick. I'm telling you, they look real enticing. You know, you get a house with that, a car with that. And I said, no, man, because I knew it was something with that. I knew it. And here we are. And man, they got 87,000 IRS special federal agents coming to get every Jake that took that, man. Every time, what they going to do to you once they snatch you up on that? Like, you can't pay it back. Hey, about to throw you in the camp and about to do this to you. So that's that snare, man. Like, my mind was set on something bigger. I don't want, like I said, I don't want crumbs, man. I want rulership. I want what Yahweh Shah promised to us. The devil can't give me that. So therefore, the devil can't entice me with anything. He ain't got nothing for me. Yo, stuff, what you got is not, it's low level, man. I want you in slavery. This devil don't know that. He be talking to me, I want you in slavery, man. I want to whip your back. You know, you can't give me that.
I got a quick word to back you up right here. This is Matthew chapter 7 and 13. I want to read this both in the NLT version as well too. But this is Matthew 17 in the KJV. It says, "Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which is go in therewith, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which is leading unto life, and few there be it that find it." Okay, and then verse 13 in the NLT version, it said, "You can enter into the Most High Kingdom only through the narrow gate." And the narrow gate just represents this word right here too. And it said, "The highway to hell is wide." They talk about the snares and the traps that Esau Edom get ready to put on our people. And it said, and it is the gate to, and it said it's wide. And it said its gate is wide for many who choose that way. So if you choose to go along with Esau's agenda, okay, that does all of those snares and traps. Okay, but the gateway to life is very narrow, and the road is difficult, and only a few will ever find it. Okay, they pretty much narrow down what the author was talking about right there. So it's a broad way, and basically all it takes is one move for you to fall from the grace of Yahweh Shah. And it's many different ways. Okay, because Esau Edom got all the ways that you can follow that'll lead you astray.
He gonna double down on all of that, man. So he did the Jake in the 50s, 60s, 70s. He about to double down on it because this devil desperate, man. I can see the fear in they puppets. When politicians get on there, I be looking at them talk. I be like, I see the fear in them, man. They scared, man. If they scared, that means the elites are scared. They're like, man, I heard these dudes on the block talking about Yahweh Shah. There's more coming into the fold. That house is getting filled up. This truth is entering the gates of the nobles, man. The people that rule this world, the truth done hit them. They looking at it right now on the YouTube. Probably got one of their agents watching this right now. And they scared. Because they see it's building up. Y'all sound like a build up. It's building up and it's getting louder. And they're like, man, I thought vocab was going to kill all this, man. It's getting worse. They're like a fire. And like we throwing wood to that fire. It's building up. It's getting stronger. When the truth going out, man, this devil know he through. Because the truth, his word is against him. We reading this devil his rights. We telling this devil, man, you about to go into slavery. You about to come out of power, man. This ain't gonna work. You tell the devil desperate with that scenario he did 2 years ago. That was a big time Hail Mary, man. That devil ain't never did nothing like that in the history of mankind. You know, he threw out a thing out there to sift, which really that was Yahweh Shah giving him the jurisdiction to do that. And now, like, it's making it easier. We in Revelation, it's easy to see. Everybody that drunk on orange juice, they gonna take that thing. It's real easy to see that. You know, they walk around with masks on. Ain't no mask mandate, so you already know they scared. They caught up in delusion. Ain't no need to talk to them. Ain't no need to break down no precepts to him. He already scared. He already, he done made his decision.
Yeah, he had a fear of Esau, not of the Lord.
Exactly. So he's done. So the Most High make it where you can visibly see who got faith and who don't. Visibly see it. Because there's no mandate, like for instance, my job, ain't no mandate, but you see Jake all masked up, nose covered up, and you can see the look of fear in their eyes. They scared. And they scared because what? They don't know the truth. And I talked to a lot of Jake dudes, they ain't got no light at the end. So I had a Jake dude tell me that Esau will always rule. He said the so-called white man always rule. I said, this Jake is dead. This dude is done. He'll never come to the light, man. He already accepted defeat. This Jake is defeated. So ain't no need to be coming to him with the truth. So everything is being laid on the table. Everything is wide open. And then, like, as we move forward, it's going to become more and more, clearer. It's going to become clear. Like, the devil going to show us to be the devil in a minute. And then when the Jake figure it out, it's going to be too late. He's going to be already done. He already stitched up in the system. Got nanotechnology in the system. The devil got you. It's too late. You're going to flip a switch. And we ain't no telling what the hell you going to do. You already compromised. You already corrupt you. You defiled. He got you already. So ain't no need in telling some Jake he done, took about 6 rounds of orange juice. He's done. So I got this right here. I want to bring this out earlier to back up that with this truth, we already have the kingdom of heaven. It's real literal. Most High is waiting to manifest it's like a flower. Right now we in the ground. We be safe in the ground. When y'all shot here, like you keep putting them living waters on that seed in the ground, it's gonna do what? It's gonna sprout up and it's gonna blossom. If we blossom, hey, that's it for that devil then. We're gonna be in all our glory then. So that's what we waiting on. So hey, keep putting that water on your seed, because your faith gonna make it grow.
Just like a what do they call it? A bamboo tree. A bamboo tree, you put it in the ground, but you got to keep watering. It don't start to grow until like 2 years later.
The bamboo tree is strong.
Yeah.
Real strong. Check it out. This is Luke 17:21. Neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, but behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you. So what the Most High mean when he said the kingdom is within you? Because the kingdom starts out with these instructions, the word, the truth. Because Yahweh is the truth. Yahweh is the word. So when you get this book in your mind, in your spirit, and you meditate on it, guess what? That's the kingdom of heaven in you. When you got the pure doctrine, the pure waters in you, you have the kingdom. It's in you eternally. Now, once Yahweh gets here, it's going to bloom out externally. First thing you got to do is what? You got to protect it. You can't let, like Esau like a damn bird. He want to eat your seed. He will pluck you up. So you got to stay in that ground, which is like standing in the house of David. You got to keep putting water on yourself, like I just made that beautiful analogy. Keep putting water on yourself like a bamboo. So that way you can blossom, be strong to withstand the wind and all the stuff that Esau going to bring out. And see, like I like that analogy I made up. When the bamboo is mature and it's strong, the wind can blow, all kind of stuff can happen, and that bamboo can still be there. Now, when it's a seed in the ground, hey, it's subject to be plucked up. It's vulnerable. A seed is vulnerable. Once it grows into a big old tree, it's stronger. Like this tree right here standing in front of him, the wind blow, they're blowing the wind, but man, that tree ain't about to go nowhere.
It might lose some branches, it might lose some leaves, but it's still gonna stand. And that's the power of this word right here.
So hey, we gotta stay grounded in this thing, man. We already got the kingdom on a very low level. It starts with understanding. It starts with knowledge and wisdom. That's how it starts with, man. This is instructions. This is the basic instruction before you leave Earth. That's the acronym for Bible.
This is Isaiah 11:2. It says, the Spirit of the Lord will rest on him. The Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and of might, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. And that pretty much goes into what the brothers was just saying, man. When the Lord put that Spirit on us, man, hey, we got to hold it and maintain it, man, and do it. And we're going to grow in it. We're going to grow into the Spirit. Once we grow in the Spirit, hey, man, we got that wisdom. Once we got that wisdom, hey, we're going to get understanding of all these things. And once we got that understanding, hey, that's the spirit of, like, we got that understanding of wisdom through all these wise counsels, man. And what that's doing, that's building us up into mighty warriors of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We just got to stay strong until that day comes. And that's all because we had the fear of the Lord, man. We wasn't fearing Esau, Edom, the damn devil. We didn't follow after his way. You got it out.
All right, and he about to step it up, too. Like I said, this devil about to put guns in our face. He about to say, I'm about to take this away from you, man. Your house, your children, your wife, or say if you're a female of the truth, your husband, and all of that, vice versa. He's going to take everything away. This devil about to threaten us now, man, because he's threatened. His rulership is threatened. So we got to be built up in this. Our faith got to be so built up that we able to withstand this, man. We got to be like Job, you know. We got to be like King David when he went through his adversity, you know, because the set of men are chosen in the fire adversity. This is paraphrasing.
Yeah, we can't fear that. Esau, he don't come and take your house. Hey, the scripture said that already. Hey, I fear the Lord more than that. He can kill me and take my soul away. Hey, I ain't gonna fear Esau. He gonna just take my house. Hey, the Lord said we're gonna have to be around like pilgrims. Hey, it ain't nothing you can. Hey, that's that wise counsel right there, and that wise counsel building you up and giving you that wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. You got it.
And the devil said I should cast some of you out of your house. So, you know, that's all on play.
I got a quick one that's just gonna back up both of you after what y'all just said right here. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5:21, and it says, "Prove all things, hold fast that which is good." So when you receive this word, this understanding, you got to hold on to it tight. And it says, verse 22, "Abstain from all appearance of evil." Okay, basically, when you take heed to this word, you have to come out the world, which is all appearance of evil. Okay, in verse 23 is the point. It says, "And the very power of peace sanctify you wholly, and I pray the Most High your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless unto the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach." Right? So, and that's the point right there, man. He says, "In the very power of peace sanctifies you wholly." Okay, so this peace, this word, is gonna bring peace to you. Okay, and he said, I pray I pray the Most High your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless. Okay, you're gonna be preserved blameless in this whenever the wicked start to come to this America. Okay, America ain't getting Babylon the Great. And it said, "Unto the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach." All right.
Yeah, he coming. Y'all about to showers on the way. And it ain't looking good for Esau. So Esau, he gonna be angry because the rulership about to be up. So like I say, the persecution about to come tougher. They about to come with stiffer mandates. You know, the mandate about to come stiffer. They got to use the monkey business to do that. They about to come, IRS about to come, you owe $20 to IRS. They come in, kick your dough in. And they're gonna have spare, like you said earlier, they're gonna have spare special jurisdiction where they might not need no search warrant. They just come in blow. IRS, you know. And that's gonna start martial law. Y'all see, I did a lesson on that. Them IRS special agents ain't ready. It's like they brought people off the street, like school teachers or something. I'm looking like, man, you was about to get their top blown off, man.
Not only that, they could, you got some people that will panic and they'll shoot you on the accident. That little accident will kill somebody that somebody loved dearly. That's gonna start some shit right there.
That woman, she was on there, she was like, "Oh, I got a gun."
Yeah, come on, man. Looking bad. I'm like, man. And then like I did last man, like Esau looking for the IRS to show up with the dough. Yep. He had his little big bag of guns, waiting on IRS at it. So them people, man, I wouldn't even signed up for IRS special agent. You going to your death, man. Them people better get locked up. And see, that's a setup by Esau. He wants them to get locked up. But then, IRS special agent get killed, he got the right to do what? Martial law. There you go. That devil, it's all a setup, man. We're not ignorant to Satan's devices, what Esau about to do.
He simply gets using that right there, man.
And that's why I said, man, that the IRS special, they're pawns. They about to get used to initiate. And they're like, what better way than an IRS special agent? A federal agent, they call them. Right. So when he get popped, which they will get popped, because Esau not playing that, Esau don't give a damn. Esau already saying, like, let the IRS show up to my door. And I'm going to get him straight hot lead. Esau already saying it. Now he probably going to go on with it, but Esau going to blame him up. Because they know that's an overreach, man. Esau all about the Constitution. And that's unconstitutional. You're supposed to put that collection. You can't kick my door in for $20. I'm just a damn if I owe $20. Like, Esau already talking, man. Esau said they got to use their swords. So that's going to kick off Civil War, the martial law. Once martial law has been enacted, then Esau become like a dragon, that gray rat. Then come them unrighteous decrees. They just gonna like what's that movie, The First Purge? They gonna seek out this to lock Jake up. Get all Jakes. Get the Hispanics, get the so-called African Americans, get the so-called Native Americans. Round them up. And then like if you look at the Walmarts, and they already set up for like little camps. I already set it like you be shopping there, I get instant, it's like a prison. You get depressed shopping in that sucker. They done changed the way the motor section look. The automotive section, have y'all seen that lady Ocu? It's like a long corridor. It's set up like a prison. Like if you ever been locked up before, went to David L. Moss, they done set Walmart up just like that. And then the owls, they ain't even voted to the floor no more. You can tell these come some pallet jacks and move them out the way and set everything up, get the barbed wire set up. And then I don't know. I should have sent the article to you, Akim. Walmart is now selling off and doing more deals. They said they're overstocked with inventory. So they selling stuff out. Everything's been set up.
Yeah.
This stuff has been set up to come down great rate. Everything is in play, man. They got the CBDC in play. So as soon as they done with the physical cash, they come in with the digital money, which you're gonna need a device to use that. That's an easy way to stop you buying or selling. They like shit, nigga, we don't take cash, that's paper. You better go start a fire with that. You got the Fed coin? We take Fed coin here, buddy. You know, oh, he's unscannable. No scan. You probably can't get in the building if you ain't got the device in your body. The door won't open up. The door's already electronically, to open up.
I think they gonna stop selling cards if you can't scan to unlock your car. They gonna stop selling cards as regular cards with the regular.
And like with an electrical car, you can do that.
Yeah.
They not even like key to push to start. Next is gonna be you gotta put your hand up there to start.
Yeah.
So you got a device, you ain't rolling nowhere. And I heard they about to come down hard. They trying to get rid of all gas vehicles. Everything that's carbon emission, they want to do away with that. They want everybody on electric cars.
They definitely doing that at my job now. They trying to get rid of them.
They about to do that for everybody.
Now. They just signed a contract just to do that.
Yeah, so it's in play, man. This devil, he about to, he's cleaning up the old system and bringing in a new system, which makes you a slave. He want to go back to the 1700s. And then he knows that he can't just do it to our special group. He got to do everybody like that. You got to make it seem like, everybody's inclusive. And see, Esau is about freedom, liberty. So the little redneck Edomite ain't going for that. Hey, I'm about to bust my guns. Not me. Jimmy Ray, get the guns, Billy Bob. Woohoo! While we at it, just like you brought it earlier, Katrina situation. I brought the Katrina situation. Just like that earlier. Once they out there killing other Edomites, I'm like, shit, I see a Jake, I'm going to lop him too. Just cuz. I hate him. I've been hating niggers, my whole life. So, with no law in play, we the law. That's the East gonna feel itself in that time. They're gonna start little militia groups. They're gonna, I'm the law. Yeah. I'm the law, my land. God damn it. Nigga better get off my land. I'm gonna hook that shotgun up and shoot Jake up, man. And if Jake think everybody are cool, like I did a lesson too. You had one Edomite talk about, I don't encourage your background, your race, just join us and fight with my brother. Man, you better not go fight with Esau. Be out there rallying with Esau, he all riled up. And in the rally, it's gonna turn to Jake. And they're gonna do you in. They're gonna say we start first with him. Get your little error.
That's just another snare in the trap.
This is how we cleanse our country.
That right there, because they could say y'all in a firefight, right? And y'all shooting at the enemy. Esau gonna turn in and shoot you, and then he gonna keep shooting at the enemy.
God.
That's just man. Like I said, man. God is the way, man. God is the way. So many ways to get you caught up with the devil.
That was my understanding to know that so-called white man Esau is the devil. That's very, very precious knowledge right there. That's one of the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. They ain't there right now. Like we was in the 40s and 50s, I went to tell Jake that, but Jake done drunk that strong delusion, that civil rights movement, and now that Jake don't even know what his enemy is. I can't tell Jake the 2/3 the so-called white man's enemy. You right. That white man gave me a job.
On that
nobody worked out
on that Katrina document, Jake got shot up by him. And then he was like, man, that just made me look at the white man different, man. You should have already knew that in the slavery.
God, yo dumb ass. Like what we standing there right now, Black Wall Street. You think these devils changed? No. They still like that. They just got scary and they got more subtle. Subtile, should I say. It's like the serpent he said in the garden was very subtile. The devil, man, he's slick, man. He can't just come at you with hardcore racism, because then that makes you rile up who's stronger than them. So what he do, the Lord defense? Hey man, we all bleed red. Right. We all God's children.
They come with you, big and sweetie with the lips.
Yeah. We all gotta come together. This is our country. We all Americans. We gotta band together, brother. You my brother. Right. And over here, when he get with his buddies back drinking, you gotta get rid of that nigga. That nigga, he think he hard shot, man. You know how big they rods is. You gonna take our wives. You gotta get them, Johnny. Can't let him close to our wives and my daughter. She wait, Mary looks at him. That white man jealous, man.
I got a quick precept we're gonna back y'all up right here. It's Ephesians chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 14, but the point is actually in 15 and 16. All right, he said, wherefore he says, awake thou that sleeping. Okay, it's not literally talking about sleeping, it's talking about people that's unaware. Like that person that drive down the street and you drive past the pop and somebody tell them, man, the pop been on that corner for like 2 years. But I've been driving down that street for a long time, and I ain't noticed. That was the people right there that sleep. Okay, so I'm gonna read that again. It said, "Wherefore he said, Awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead." Okay, and this how you know the New Testament is always a quoting the Old Testament, because you read Proverbs 21:16. He that wanders out the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. That's what he's talking about, right? So he said, and he said, arise from the dead, and the Mashiach shall give thee light. So arise from the dead. Basically, take heed to this word, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna give you light. Verse 15. It says, see then that you walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise. Verse 16, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. All right.
Ooh, that's a precept I just brought out right there, man. Be circumspect the days of evil. That's basically just what we're trying to say right now, man. Esau about to bring it. This is the time we need to be watching the most, man. Watching this devil, watching the truth, the prophets, man, like it's the dang finals. You know, because, hey, we about to go into that real test.
I'm going to read verse 17 right here. He said, wherefore be not unwise. He's telling us, be not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua is. Okay, the will of Yahweh Yahushua is his word. Okay, the laws, the statutes, and commandments.
Ooh, that's the spirit. I got one about to go into what you just said. I like how you ended off this word. This is Psalms 107:20. He sent his word and healed them and delivered them from their destructions. So this word healed us, man, because what did it do? It brought back our wisdom, understanding, everything. It brought back our culture. It brought back our identity, man. Now we know we Hebrew Israelites. Now we know who our enemies is, these heathen nations. Now we know they ain't got our best interests at heart. And now we know we're supposed to walk differently than them. And we know at this time what the devil about to do, because the word told us what he about to do. So we're going to be circumspect. We're going to be watching out. And we're going to make sure that, we don't get clipped up with this devil. It's creepy like that.
This is my brother. I got a question.
What's up?
You ever read Corinthians?
Yeah, we got Corinthians in here.
You look up Corinthians 3 and 5.
Well, 1 Corinthians is second.
Second.
You say 2 Corinthians 3 and 5.
Should be on 14.
Yeah. Well, you said 2 Corinthians 3 and 5?
Always, yeah. 3
Okay, not that we are sufficient of ourselves to think anything as of ourselves, but our sufficiency is of Yahweh. Yeah, and you know what that means? That means this word right here. This word is our guide, which I read. This goes perfectly with what's that? Psalms 119 and 104 I brought out earlier. That sufficiency right there of Yahweh, it goes into this word right here. Because in this word, involved in the book, it lets us know, our rules, our laws and commandments, it lets us know our identity, it lets us know who we are, who our enemies are, what we're supposed to be doing. He letting us know what's coming. Pretty much what this devil about to do. Like we said earlier, this devil, he about to throw away cash. He about to bring in a device. You're going to put it in your hand, put it in your head. And that's keep track of you.
Well,
What would you got to say about it?
the reason why I brought it up, I read it the other day, and it talks about we can only rise above this situation. Yeshua is our higher self. It's us in the heavens. Only way we ever going to beat this system is we beat the flesh that they trying to impose on us, thinking us that we're physical, just physical beings. We're spiritual beings.
Yeah, we know
And
that.
a physical
That's
experience.
what the word
So
tells you.
we got to. The reason why I was saying that is because, like, I heard you saying, like, something about, like, you're going to be in the covenant of death if you're not walking in the light. And to walk in the light is to walk in the spirit without the ego. And that's the purity. See, that's our culture, is purity. That's how we ruled for thousands of years. When we fell from that purity and that respect for our highest version of ourselves, then we came to this.
What is the purity? What is the purity?
The purity is the crystalline form, which is is your pineal gland where the heavens is, and it's in your heart.
Okay, what links you to that?
The Creator.
Okay, then. And so what the Creator did was he gave us laws and commandments to walk into. So he gave us laws, which I read earlier. That's the way you're supposed to walk to. The Creator is dealing with us right now. How he dealing with us? He made a word. This word right here is our Lord and Savior. His spirit is captured in this word right here, Yahweh. He inspired men, which is our forefathers, to write this book so the future generation can read this book and now have wisdom and understanding to know what they need to do, who their enemies are. This is like a total recall, this book right here. They had us thinking like we African American, had us thinking we black, had us foreign doctrine, like Hotep commanded the Egyptian colony. Our people was doing that way back then when we was enslaved to the Egyptians. Islam.
That was during the time of Joseph right there.
Yeah, I'll say even before Joseph, when we was in hard bondage slavery to the Egypt. Matter of fact, you're right. That's how we got there. Was through Joseph. That's how we got there. You're right. So, like, pretty much this word right here is the total recall. Is the cleanser. That's why this word is for the living water.
But the way I look at it, brother, is I see that this is actually what they're doing is working to our advantage. It's for us to wake up. And you got to look at it now from the negative, but from the positive, because everything's working to our advantage because we're the children of God.
Exactly. That's why he
This
said
word is about balance right here. This word is about it.
He don't know. He just quoted the precept.
Yeah,
Such men are chosen and fire of adversity.
Yeah.
That's right. You know, all this stuff right here is to refine us, to make us solid. You know, so what you just said was a precept. Chosen, you know, such men are chosen and fire. So what Esau about to do, that's why he's compared to a dragon. This devil about to bring fire. How you gonna bring fire? Through his unrighteous decrees and his laws. He's about to make shit real hard. He's gonna make it where you can't afford your rent. He's gonna make food real high. He's gonna make gas prices real high. Everybody gonna go crazy. So that's that fire this devil about to breathe out. Because he in rulership. He ain't gotta do that. This devil got billions of dollars. He can make where everybody prosperity, everybody got everything. This devil, he's a niggard. He gonna withhold everything. And now he's mad. He's mad because we got this truth now. I ain't black. I ain't no goddamn nigga. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. So now the devil mad. So now I'm about to take everything, hold it, you know, and I'm about to make your situation hard. So the Most High telling us, really that's the Most High doing that. Because he controls the devil. He made the devil. He made Esau. So he's telling us, like, I'm about to make it hard, and now I'm about to see who's mine. I don't want to just hear you say, oh, yeah, how about y'all put some French on, and you say you be Israelite. I don't want to hear that. I'm about to make shit hard. I'm about to make the devil come put a gun in your face. Now I want to see you gonna stick tight to me, or you gonna renounce me. I'm about to bring the devil to you. And the devil's who? Esau, Edom, aka the white man.
Are you going to be tried like gold in the fire, or are you going to burn up like stove?
I'm gonna back y'all up with a precept right here. This is Zechariah chapter 13 and 7, and it says, "Awake, O sword," and that's going into Esau. And how about the Yahushua waking up the wicked? Okay, and it says, "Against my shepherd, against the man that is my fellow, says the Lord of hosts, might the shepherd and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little one." Verse 8 and 9 is the point right here. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Lord is my power." Now, when the Ark was saying that we're going to go through the trials and tribulation, he compared it to precious metal, precious gold. And when you actually try gold out and see if it's actually real gold, you put it in the fire, and that's how you can tell if it's real gold. The same thing with Yahweh Yahushua. He want to try out his people. He gonna put them in a furnace of adversity. He gonna put them through a lot of bullshit just to see who is his people, who gonna still call on his name. So that's what the Ark was really going into.
And see what we're doing now is a briefing. We talking to the whole elect right now. We talking to the nation right now, and we telling them what's about to happen. That way they can be edified, built up, and build their faith up. So when it comes, you know, they won't be caught with their pants down like, oh, I didn't know you was going to do that. I didn't know, they ain't going to panic. Right now, we going through brief. We telling the whole nation what the devil about to do. So when the devil do it, and you already know it's coming, you know, you more calm. You know, it's kind of like boxing. You already done sparred. You already done trained us. When the devil come with it, you going to be able to deal with it versus somebody who don't know. Because a lot of our nation, they going to get hit blindsided. When this shit hit, they be like, oh, I didn't know it was going to happen. And what they going to do? They going to do right what that devil want them to do. Because they don't know. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they came from. They don't know their purpose. They don't know nothing. They're in complete darkness. So the devil, he can just smack them like that. He can tell them, okay, just take this, take that, you'll be good. You know, they don't even know, so-called white man, the devil. Our people been so brainwashed, you know. So when this devil creates a scenario, because he's creating a scenario through the jurisdiction of Yahweh Shah, which is God, you know, the Son, creating a scenario. When they get put in it, they're not going to have no cover. Versus the wise counsel that we're talking to now, they're going to know what to do. I've been told they're going to be sitting there looking at their chair. They're going to be comfortable. Like, I knew you was coming, you know? So what you going to do? What? Okay. And they're probably going to call the name of the Lord. Like a chariot might come out of nowhere, blow up whole Alpha Bravo team. Might get spiritual power. That's coming. I know you are familiar with X-Men.
That's what
Avengers.
we'll talk about.
Right there. Yeah, that's coming. Spiritual power is coming. That ain't just no movie. That ain't nothing Esau just made out of nowhere. Like when you look at like when we read our book, Samson. You heard the story of Samson had the super strength?
Yeah, I mean,
Had
the
the long
Bible
hair?
says that what God is.
Exactly.
And,
Well, not goddesses.
Not goddesses.
It say gods. Psalm
Yeah.
82 and 6. You know, the women gonna be up under the men. But hey, the new gods of this earth are the Hebrew Israelites, man. 144,000. Those gonna be your gods. And then you got a hopefully like men under them gonna be like King David. Man, we're gonna be ruling again. And that's coming. But we gotta make it through this pressure point. We gotta make it through this hard, really the fire. Fire coming. So we gotta make it through that in order to get to the end, to get to, the kingdom of heaven, because it's coming here. That's why the devil mad. That's why he doing everything. He done lost. The truth is out. So now he like, oh shit. Now his best thing to do now is to make us stop what we doing. Hey man, you ain't got it like that. That ain't true, man. Here, man, come on back to plantation Christianity. Matter of fact, put man, you the Egyptian gods. Tell the women they gods. Put out little false stuff to make us stumble, lose our way. We got it now. Now we like, which I'm gonna bring this precept up right here. It's gonna come out right on time. This Proverbs 1 and 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. So that goes into this house of David, the spiritual temple we building right now. Because it's built on a wise counsel. It's been tried, true, and tested. And as you listen to these video epistles and listen, you're going to learn. You're going to increase in learning. Become more edified. Then you're going to understand, like, man, this book is a living document. Everything written in here is coming to pass. So as you read it and get more into it, like repetitions, you're going to get stronger. Then the devil, it's like he ain't going to have nothing against you. He ain't going to know how to play you. Then he just going to get scared and back on up. He's going to back on up. He's like, man, I can't get this one. Then he's going to go for one he can get. Kind of like a bully. Like, I can't whoop that big old dude over there, but I see this little dude over here. I'm going to go whoop him for his lunch money. And this happened in my life, man. These devils backing the bar for me. They're like, shit, I done tried. I done got sick messing with this dude. I'm going to leave this little dude alone. Like, you go get him. Like, I ain't going to get him. You go get him. And they just scared.
Matter of fact, everything you just said right there, Ecclesiastes, aka Sirach 2 and 1, it said, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So he basically preparing us, letting us know that we're going to go through some type of temptation, no matter where we at.
He also said, be patient when you change to a Lord's state.
All
right. That's about to happen. Like I said, it's just about to take away our houses, our cars, our jobs. We're probably about to lose everything, man. We don't care, though. We looking to gain y'all about y'all shop. When it comes to that, it's rulership, power. When it comes to that.
So be more like, you got it.
Shit, Isaiah 59 and 19.
Ooh, my favorite.
So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Ooh, you heard that? Lift up a standard. They said they're going to spiritual power right there, man. And it said the rising of the sun. What sun? Yahweh Shah, whose world enemy calls Jesus. He rising right now. How's he rising? Through his wisdom, understanding, us preaching him. We mourning him, man. These devils put our Savior to death back in the day. So now we are calling them out, telling them they devils, telling them what they did. We tell them, hey, you got to come back and whoop your ass. The things you call aliens, hey, aliens. That's our Father coming with them chariots. He coming to do business on you. We telling this devil that. And it's coming. Even the devil got to say, yeah, UFOs are real. Yeah, they real. My bad. We hit it for a bit. Be like, we know, motherfucker. They call chariots.
Even with them speaking talking about UFOs is real, they know what they know they still lying by saying that because they trying to say UFOs is unidentified flying objects. But we know as chariots in the scripture, that's what they are. You can't never.
Them devils know they chariots.
Exactly that. Yeah.
They don't want us to know. And that's why I'm going to hit you with this too. This is Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So this book brings wisdom, instruction, it is knowledge, and it is the understanding of the kingdom of heaven. So you will do good. If you was a wise man, you will hold fast to these sayings. The fool's going to cast it off and go into whatever, pick something else up, which ain't going to profit you none. The devil come great wrath, he don't give a fuck about, the God of Horus or whatever hope technometic shit you in, or Islam or Muhammad. That don't mean shit. He gonna just, nigga, gun you down. Like, nigga, I ain't worried about that. Now, what the devil really worried about is how about Yahweh Shah. Because he knows that's the truth. Like, this Bible we got, they got this in the Vatican Library, in the Hebrew. The devil, like I said earlier, these devils know. These devils know the truth. The thing is, they don't want us to know the truth. Because they stay in rulership with us being, lost. As long as we lost and don't know who we are, he rules. Now, once we come back to the knowledge of who we are, it's over with for that devil. And that's what's happening right now. That's why he's scared. That's why they got to bring out, the Crown Vicky situation. They got to bring out the monkey business. They got that new thing coming out. They got to do these new mandates. I got to distract you with this. What's that? The football about to start up. LeBron James might lead the Lakers. You got to come with the distractions. Anything you do, but don't focus on your how about your shot. Don't focus on the truth. You do anything you want to do, but don't get in that truth. You get in that truth, hey, man, we got problems. Because you getting rid of my rulership, man. You stepping on my toes now. That's how the devil feel. And we don't give a damn. We like, shit, we about to get this truth. We chopping it up. We talk to the Akim on the live stream. This book is called Living Waters. YouTube live stream. Come on, man. You see that connection right there, man? The Most High, he's in everything. So we up here talking because the people are compared to waters as well. So right now, like a vessel, empty vessel, you feeding them. Because he said, if you love me, feed my sheep. The whole collective compared to sheep. So what we feed them. We feed them this word right here. And they eating up. It's like we eat up, man. So the thing now is to eat all you can eat. It's a buffet on display. Eat all you can eat. That way you fat, you strong. Because the man of the Lord is a man of war. So you're going to be like a warrior. You like, man, devil, I know what you're coming with. You got your military. Are you coming with that? Okay. See what's up. I'm going to call the name of the Lord. Oh, you going to take me here? Yeah, he said you do that. He said you cast me in prison. Yeah, he said you do that. Then he's like, man, that's going to scare them devils. Why you ain't scared, man? I got a gun to your face. I'm threatening your life with prison. You over here calm and cool? That devil going to be shaking then. He going to be nervous like, man, this dude's something else right here. I locked the other Jake up. He crying and hollering and, we gave him that device. He begged for it. But this dude over here, I'm threatening his life. He's still holding strong, man. Something different about him.
Just like that preacher of the Aquadar brought out, that when thou go be patient, when thou go into a low state right there. Because when that jail sits, you're patiently waiting for you. How about you out of the to come out and come to deliver you out of there, just like he did the prophet Daniel. He got thrown in the lion den.
You ain't gonna seek your own vengeance in that time because you're gonna end up dying.
Right.
You gotta have patience of the Lord because he already said this is gonna happen. So you're standing on him instead of your own focus, your own self.
I don't understand it. They can get you killed, and it's gonna come out right on time. This Psalms 99. The Lord also be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. Who's the oppressed? We are the oppressed. So-called African Americans, Native Americans, and your Hispanics. All of those people right there making trials in Israel. They all been oppressed by the so-called white man. All of them. Native Americans was here first, got the land took. We over there trying to keep the kingdom. We got took, brought over here to build it up. And the Hispanics, people don't know the Hispanics was owning the west coast of America over here with the Native Americans. They're part of the northern tribe too. They got beat and they got pushed down into Mexico. That's why you look at Colorado, what's that? El Paso, Texas. Them is Mexican names. New Mexico.
Arizona.
California. That's Mexican names. That shows they was here and had it first. The white man tricked them and, used his war, his little evil tactics and pushed them down there. And that's because what? We went off. We was trying to be, what's that universalism? Native Americans, the one spirit and the tree and all that. We lost our way. They quit keeping the laws and commandments of this book. And they went into another philosophy which didn't profit them none. And then when it was time for the devil to come, they didn't hold them down, man. Whatever gods they chose after that, they should have kept the God of Yahweh Shah. Then he would have held them down. Instead, they chose the God of the wind, the God of the wolf, whatever little shit they came up with. I think they smoked their peace pipe too much, and they just went crazy. And that's when that devil overtook them.
And the history that regarding the Hispanics, that Esau always come with that bullshit, talking about remember the Alamo. That's what it was talking about, because Esau went on their territory, basically treachery. And the Hispanics tried to get them to pay taxes to them because it was their land, and they went to war for it. And now they talking about remember the Alamo, remember those Edomites that treacherously went on their land. That's the history behind the Hispanics losing their land over there.
I'm gonna hit you with this too, because it's gonna back up 9. This is Psalms 9 and 10. And they that know thy name, name's important, will put their trust in thee, for thou Lord has not forsaken them that seek thee. So now we coming back into the knowledge that our forefathers had a long time ago. When we was ruling, King David, King Solomon. That's coming back. Now we cleaning our act up. Now we're like, man, that other shit didn't profit me none, man. Get the bag, that shit don't work, man. That civil rights shit, that shit don't work. Black Panther shit, that shit don't work. We coming back now into the knowledge of how about y'all job. We get the name back.
this ain't really written in the Bible, but I know this is what Yeshua stood by. The ultimate power that we can command for ourselves is light and love. It rules over all things. That's the creator. He's light and he loves everything.
He don't love everything. The Lord don't love everything.
Hold on. But he created everything through the love. Everything was created with love. It wasn't created with hate. It was created with love.
The Lord is perfect balance.
Perfect balance. So there's love and hate.
But the thing is, the balance is all in the heart, though.
The balance is love and hate.
We ain't,
The Lord loves, the Lord hates.
That's we gotta get that out of our mind.
That's what the scriptures say. The scriptures say that.
I know, but we not
No,
meant to hate.
that means you don't
We're
believe
not
in the
meant to hate.
scriptures.
I believe that we're not meant to hate. I believe that we're
That
higher.
means you don't
We're
believe in the
heavenly
scriptures.
beings. We're not meant to hate.
Then why the scriptures say hate?
And whoever
King David
like-
said, I hate thee
Love
with a
the
perfect
good,
hatred.
but hate the evil. He did say that. Love the good, but hate the evil. He said that.
I'm not saying that. I'm
And
not
if
saying
you all in love, you're going to get conquered being in that love spirit because it's a time for war. And war, you can't be in love.
But here's the thing: spirit moves with the
What
higher.
did King David say? Didn't King David say,
The higher frequency.
Lord, do
That's
I
why
hate
we fail.
I hate thee to hate you
all
with
these
perfect
lower,
hatred?
but here's the thing: all the lower emotions is what kept us on this level. That's why we don't have our powers and shit. When we
Hatred
have
and
a
lower
higher emotional scale, then we can access the true lock holes within ourselves with God.
Hatred and the lower emotion.
It is. It's one of the
You want some
lowest
you want
That's what they-
universal
that's-
that universal
Hey,
vibration
spirit stuff, man. That's
yeah,
it. Wait till
nah,
look,
nah.
when this
I'm
devil
telling you.
come out
But
with great wrath,
listen though.
you bring that love and see what happens.
Yeshua was getting beat to death and was hung
His
on the
name is
cross.
Yahweh.
What did he
First
say?
of all, his
What
name
did
ain't
he
Yeshua.
say? What did he say? What did he say to them?
He said, "Don't mourn for me, mourn for your
No,
children."
he said, I love them still.
and who he
He
love?
still
He
loved them.
Who he
He
love?
want to talk about everybody.
Yeah, he talking about Israelite.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody
He wasn't talking about Esau.
Somebody bring out Malachi.
And this is
That's
this.
how it was.
Okay, when you bring that, I'm
The
gonna bring him
man,
with
the
this.
man we worship.
Look, this Isaiah 45:7.
Hold on, man. You got to let the scriptures come out, bro. You got to let the
This
scriptures come out.
Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
It's a
So he
perfect balance.
create evil too.
Somebody
Who you
bring-
think made the devil?
Somebody bring out
And
Malachi where
sometimes
he
you
say,
got to
I hate
activate
Esau,
your
I
hate.
love
I
Jacob.
hate the devil,
Okay,
man.
I got you.
Hell yeah, I hate the devil. You better hate the devil. Devil come to look to take your life.
That's King
The devil
David.
done took everything from you. You can't show love to this devil.
King David
That's
said,
why we fell right here. Because of what you in. That's that civil rights spirit. Coming with that love, love, love. That's planted Christianity. That's that Jesus spirit, man. That make you fall.
But I'm
You gonna
telling
fall.
King
telling
David
you.
said,
Right.
Lord,
The reason why he
do I hate thee
rose
to
and
hate
ascended
you?
after he
I
was
hate him
killed
with perfect hatred.
was crucified because he was in that spirit. And that's why we ruled thousands of years ago before King David.
ruled
Man, King David killed Goliath.
That's why we ruled.
So did he have love in his heart when he killed
before
Goliath?
Hey, did he have love in his heart? Did he have love in his heart when he had the Edomites in subjection?
You go into the heavens. To go into the heavens, you got to be on a higher frequency. When you hate some
Did
shit,
King
stay
David?
here.
So how did we get the king?
Did King
How did we
David
get King
love the
David?
Edomites when he had them in subjection?
Man, look, that was a different situation.
How's that a different situation?
We're not in those times right now.
The
We
whole-
about to go into
we
them
in
times.
these times. We have not left the Bible times. What are you
Exactly.
talking about?
Bro, I'm telling you that for us to
Bro,
move
you
forward-
bugged out.
No, I'm telling
Bro,
you
you
this.
bugged out.
I'm not. Trust me.
Bro, you
Now
bugged
you
out.
is. Trust me. Wait till this devil
we
come with
have-
that
Hey,
fire.
hey, hit him with that. Hit him with that.
Come with that love and see what
We
happens.
have to be holy.
Hold on,
We have
man.
to be true to the true morals of our
All right,
Heavenly
what
Father.
this mean?
That's what I'm
All
telling
right,
you.
what this mean?
Malachi 1 chapter. I'm gonna start at verse 2. It said, "I have loved you," said the Lord. "Yet ye say, wherein thou love us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?" said the Lord. "Yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau."
Now, who said that?
Esau.
That was the Lord who said that.
And he said, "And I laid his mountain wasted, and his heritage wasted for the dragons of the wilderness." Okay, and that's basically the perfect balance. He loved Jacob, but he hated Esau. So when it comes to this world, everybody's not gonna be saved because he's coming back to save the nation of Israel.
Didn't he say the nations was like a drop of a bucket?
Yeah, and it'd be like unto spittle.
And this Psalm, this King David, this Psalms 139-21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee. I am not grieved with those that rise up against thee. I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies.
That's what I
Because
quoted
the
earlier.
so-called white man does not love God. He tells you he's God. He kills God's people. So how the hell can you love some people like
I'm
that?
not, bro. Look, don't get me twisted, though. Hold on.
You just said you gotta love
Hold on,
everybody.
I got one more scripture, but I'm gonna let
How can you love somebody that hate God?
I'm not saying this. I'm saying the way that you love somebody, when we can deal is that you love yourself. You know who you are.
We know who we are.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Do you love you?
What they got to do with me loving and hating the devil?
That's the element of God. Everything in creation was made with love, not with hatred. As I said.
I just read he created evil.
Didn't we just give you
But did it say that when he created evil, did he hate it? No, he created for a balance.
He hated a whole race of people. The so-called white man, the Most High said he hate.
Didn't you just read? Didn't we just read that?
I know that he moves accordingly with the actions that are made by those. But he looks upon those with a holy and righteous spirit. That's how we take rulership, is we have a holy and righteous spirit.
Man, we get into these scriptures, man. He said, I hate Esau.
Having that perfect balance is having a holy and righteous spirit.
You can slay a demon with all the love and the power and the light of God.
But you don't need some hate to destroy something. You need a type of evil
it's
and
not,
hate
bro,
to
it's
destroy
not hatred.
something.
Bro, you need perfect balance
firm on morality and knowing who you are from the heavens down to this earth. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you bugged out.
But you talking about love everybody. You come in there love spirit.
Nah, but I'm saying what I just said, from the heavens, have a higher morality. Know that you meant to love. You meant to be loved. That's what
God love what Most High love.
Have strength.
You got to be in tune with God. You got to love what He love and hate what He hate. He hate a certain group of people.
When you have hatred, bro, when your spirit has hatred for others, then you start to go on a lower vibe. Then the devil can fuck with you. When I'm telling you, that's the devil. They hate, bro. They hate us before we ever hated them.
That's how people got ruled now. That's the civil rights.
They hated us before we ever hated them, because we was ruling for thousands of years and we turned them to our slaves. That's why we became slaves.
But that don't mean
that
love
was our karma.
That don't mean love them. No, then we got this because we left from what? The laws and commandments. That's how we lost.
We still got to learn our lessons, bro. There's lessons from thousands of years ago that we having to learn right now.
We read the lessons now. We reading them. It's in our hand. We already telling you. That's it. You go with that spirit of so-called white man, see where it gets you.
Man, I ain't got no spirit of such. I have the spirit. What I'm speaking to you is from the heavens. I've already reached the kingdom. I found it within myself because that's where it's found. I know, and I'm just speaking my truth. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
It's not the truth. Yeah. As I said, when this white so-called white man come, you stay in that same, keep that same energy. We see where it gets you.
The scripture said there's only one truth.
Exactly. You ain't in tune, homie. You loving the devil. You telling us. Then you trying to make us fall tell us love the devil. Hell no.
Did I say that?
You said love will take the hate out. You know?
That's what I told you.
You said don't have no hate. I got hate for the devil.
Have love. Not just
another thing is, you're not even supposed to be worshiping out there anyway. Like worshiping out, that's idolatry right there.
Yeah, I worship Yahweh Shah, and guess what? God hates the devil. So God hates the devil, I hate the devil. So I'm in tune with my power. You're not in tune with that place.
To raise us up. Because we got stuck.
We're not talking about the spiritual beings hating them. We're talking about the physical counterpart on this earth, which is Esau, Edom, the white man.
And
Most High hate him. That's why he losing rulership now. That's why he going through what he going through now. He was only going to rule for a little season. His season is up. That's what we telling this devil. You done. Okay then, so I'm not going to say I'm a love. Fuck that devil, man. I'm ready to whip his goddamn back. I'm ready to put him in hard bonded slavery, man. And see, you can't be in the kingdom of heaven having love for the devil. And see, you're not fit for the kingdom. I'm whipping that devil's back. You're going to tell me how to love, man. Don't do him like that. You don't
I'm
fit.
not gonna say that. I'm gonna say,
hey,
treat him like you would treat yourself.
No,
I can't treat him like I treat myself.
The Lord said we would give him double.
That's what the Lord told you.
The Lord said we were going to do double unto him that he did to us.
Nope. He said treat thy neighbor. Who's my neighbor?
See, what's about to come on this earth is going to be heavenly.
We know that. He said, who's thy neighbor though? He said, love thy neighbor like you love yourself. Esau's not my neighbor. Esau's not my brethren. So that's why I'm not going to love him.
That neighbor goes into your kind, Israelite.
Come into higher wisdom, brother.
I'm already in higher wisdom. We already in higher wisdom.
You got too much. You got too much mixed wine, bro.
We know that.
You got hotel prophetic mixed with the universe, mixed with the scriptures, and that's what
we already know.
And that's what you're doing. You spewing up madness.
The truth, I'm not spewing up
But
madness.
James just said the
Everything I
double-minded
said
man
to
is
this
understanding what all
tell me
this
what-
was.
Yeah, because you say you believe, and then we hear it and you don't believe.
And then you
Then
said
you don't believe.
Then we read blank scriptures, and you said I don't believe that.
As I said, that everything, what I just spoke about love, you know that when Christ was getting crucified,
His name
he
ain't
still
Christ.
loved them. Okay.
Who did he love though? Who did he
You know
love?
exactly what I'm speaking about. And I
Who
don't
did he
have to
love?
go back and forth
He
about
only,
it.
yeah, he
Who
only,
did he love?
He loved.
Loved who?
It was love.
Who did he
It was
love?
He didn't look at him. I hate you. Or I love you. No,
Who did he love?
He
Though?
walked in the frequency of God on this earth.
Yeah, but he only loved a certain people. A group of people. Who did he love?
You gotta understand, bro. I know right now where you at. All I'm trying to say is for us to actually rise in our spiritual power.
I'm trying to. Okay, I'm saying you.
Listen,
hold up.
Listen to what I'm about to say.
Real quick, though.
For us to rise in our spiritual power, we must rise in our spiritual essence, our holiness, which comes from love and light. Not from
this the
hatred.
scriptures. This the light.
Those are the.
So hold up. I'm gonna ask you this. Do
That's
you
what I
believe in the
begun
scriptures?
with, is that love and light will rule
Okay,
this whole
I'm gonna
earth.
ask you. Do you believe in the scriptures?
Period.
Do you
Love
believe
and
in the
light
scriptures? Do you
and
believe in this
harmony
book?
will rule this whole earth.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna ask
that's
you a
the law of
question.
God.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you believe in the scriptures? Do you believe in this book?
I believe of whatever God just said, including the scriptures, follow the rules of what God will bring to this planet. Period.
So, do you believe in the scriptures? Yes or no?
I just gave you my answer.
You didn't give a yes or no. That wasn't even yay or nay.
Look, I'm gonna answer that because I have free will.
That's
That's what
the
God
scripture
gives.
said.
I don't.
I know that the
Man's
scriptures
laws are
give
the Lord.
everything that we need.
So
But
really,
also I
you
know
really
that-
don't.
No, I also know this. That
But you don't
everything-
believe in the scriptures.
everything that
So you don't believe in
was
Yahweh
written in the
Shah.
there's also things that you have to realize that when we were walking those ancient times, a lot of these scriptures and all these scrolls that we was writing on, we had way more detail. We had way more intellect on how we actually were accessing these powers within ourselves.
So you want
how
us
Yeshua and how Moses was able to split the sea. We was able to do all these things because we had that knowledge. That's life.
The knowledge is coming back.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. With knowledge and love.
Yeah, but you don't have that
Of
knowledge though.
and of your heart.
Telling us to
and
love
of
the devil,
God,
so
Do
you don't have the
you
knowledge.
believe everybody can receive
you will be able
salvation?
to have a foundation on this earth from a heavenly place.
So
That's
you,
all I told
you want us to love everybody? Do you
Because
believe?
the heavens is up here and the earth is down here. Okay,
Yeah,
you have to
we
rule
know
yourself.
that.
You
But
have
I
to
want
love
to
yourself
answer
all
our
the way
question
down.
though. He just asked you a
What you say,
question.
brother?
I said, do you believe that everybody can receive salvation? Since you said love everybody.
I believe that God has a plan for all his creation.
You
That
ain't
was not
answering
an
the
answer.
question.
That's what I believe.
You didn't answer the question.
I answered how I had to say. I believe that God has a
That's some Edomite shit, bro.
Yeah,
You
that's
just-
tap
you
dance.
just tap dance around the question.
No,
Yeah,
but
you
listen.
tapped that.
But listen,
Look,
salvation
I
comes to
gotta
those.
quick
Salvation
pull out.
comes to those who seek it.
So you
Okay.
saying if an Edomite seeks salvation, he can receive it, right?
And look, I got a
Yeah.
quick one right
No.
here, man.
No,
That's wrong.
you said the devil can get salvation. You off, man.
This is Matthew chapter 5 and 37. He said, but let your communication be yeah, nay, nay, but whatsoever is more than that cometh of evil. If you not even answering, you basically dancing.
Tap
back
dancing.
around.
Hey,
I
well,
didn't answer like
John,
that.
you can't be
Salvation
direct.
comes to those who
John
seek
4 and
it.
22.
It might be
You
today,
know
it
not
might
what
be
you
tomorrow, but
you
it'll
you
come
know
to
not
tomorrow.
what you know what we
You gotta
worship.
prove yourself.
Salvation is for the Jew, and that's only one people.
That's what this one I'm gonna say.
Salvation is only for one people.
All creation, including everything. When it does not have to serve an evil purpose
And look,
anymore.
even
then it
when you read
transitions.
Matthew chapter
That's how the
1,
universe works.
Matthew 1, right here it says,
Hey,
Joseph,
you about to have to start walking down the street here in a second. Listen.
right here, this
Kind
Matthew.
of subtraction now, man. You ain't got it, dude.
I'm gonna read one more right here because it said, but Joseph, her husband, being the just man, is not willing to make her a public example. That's another situation, another lesson. He said, but was minded to put her away privately. But while he thought of these things, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, thou son of David, fear not and take unto thee Mary thy wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Ghost. And she shall bring forth a son. Thou shalt call his name Yahweh, for he shall save his people from their sons.
That's
from their
his love.
sins.
That's who Yahweh loves. We're dealing with one particular group of people. That's the Israelites. We're going to get rulership. We're going to get the kingdom of heaven. Not these heathens. And show not Esau. Esau, some kind of white man going extinct. You didn't know that, huh?
You just disagreed with me when you said if they seek the Lord, they can find
I
salvation.
said for those who seek salvation truthfully from their heart, and they show that they're actually worthy.
So in other
then
words,
they-
you're saying of the world.
But
You're
that's
saying
a whole
everybody in
devil.
the world.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's what
whole,
he's saying.
That's a
Devil
whole
can
nother
get
timeline
salvation.
from now. What's happening right now is that we gonna get power. I'm not saying that we're not, but I'm telling you, perfection is found in the heart.
If somebody come in
perfection
here
is
and
found
truly
in
seek
Scripture,
the Lord,
so
they
you
probably
get-
an Israelite.
You're double-minded. You gotta keep your eyes single on these words, like all of the other stuff. You gotta stick to the word, man.
Yeah, I'm going to hit you with this, man. We're going to get back to what we're doing. This is Psalms 139 and 15. My substance was not hid from thee when I was made in secret, and curiosity wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Thy eyes did not see my substance yet being unperfect, and in thy book all members were written, which continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them. So we got everything we need, man. Everything we need is right here in this book, man. You see what I'm saying? Right here where we at now, we getting the knowledge, man. Starting off small, but we know it. See, you still caught up in all them foreign philosophies, man. Playing with Christianity, you think everybody can make it. So you still don't know who the devil really
Well,
is.
I know we can't save everybody. But I do
But
know
you
that
just said we
I
can.
do know that this though. I know this.
You said the devil
The
gets
spirit-
salvation.
I said the spirit itself still came from the beginning of creation.
We know that.
Okay? No, but that's what I'm saying.
know
God is
that.
patient. God is very patient.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's
we
gonna
breaking
happen
down the
in
mysteries,
this
man.
time,
We past
but
that, man.
Millions of years from now,
We
when
know that the
everything
Lord is
changes,
long suffering.
it's all we all gonna come together. It's all gonna be a harmonious spirit because that's God's will.
With
That's what
Israelites,
All Israelites gonna be harmonious,
yeah. Not the he's gonna be in slavery. They're gonna be in subjection.
under subjection. Just
And then
like we was
Esau,
under subjection.
so-called white man, he gonna go extinct after 1,000 years. He's gonna be done away with. Because really, when you know what you don't know is the so-called white man's really a cancer on this planet, man. He's the disease. So the Most High, at this point, because like thinking like you, we was in that spirit you in, that's why we got dominated by the disease. And see, now we coming out, we identified the disease. Esau's the disease. So now we calling on Yahweh Shah, who's known as the good physician. He's coming back to eradicate who? What he saving us from? What we gonna be saved from? How you talk, shit, ain't nobody in trouble. Everybody on the same page. So what the hell is he saving us from? Who created the wicked vibration? He created evil, man. And that evil he put in
for us to
Esau.
recognize who we are because we failed.
Exactly.
No, but I'm saying that for us to come back into our true righteousness, our true self, the reason why he created evil is for us to be righteous and truly in our true
It's a righteous thing to hate the devil. That's what you missing. It's a righteous thing to hate the devil, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's
You're
righteous.
supposed to hate the evil.
I'm saying that it's righteous to want to go to the kingdom of heaven. There is no hatred in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, man, we're gonna hate the devil in the kingdom. What you mean?
There is not.
The Lord
Yes,
is
it
a
is.
perfect balance.
He said, give them double when you get in the kingdom. Everything this white man did to us, we're going to do to them double.
He said, prepare slaughter for his
God
children
knows-
for the
God
iniquities of
knows-
their fathers.
God knows that everything is serving his purpose. He created to do so.
We already know that.
Hated
We
for
telling
serving his
you.
purpose. Why would he do that?
He just said, I hate the
He
devil.
made the white people for a reason.
For evil. That's
To
why
get
he
us
said
To
it.
recognize who we truly are.
And then we got to hate the evil. We got to wait till you ain't woke up to realize what the evil is.
Bro, you
You
bugged
You
out.
don't know how to identify.
This is one of the scriptures right here that we always bring out.
I'm just saying, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying we both saying.
Now, you disagreeing. You just don't know you
No, I'm not,
disagreeing.
brother. All I said was this: is that he created for a reason for us to recognize who we truly are, and
And we is.
Plain.
And let's recognize who we are. We know we the righteous. We got to know who the wicked is. And then when you see the wicked, you got to hate the wicked. Because you got to get rid of the wicked.
We got two different minds. I ain't trying to come against y'all. I'm just saying, this is my message. I have to say today.
Yeah, this your message. We come with the message. How about your shot? Yahweh's message.
It said
He told us to hate the evil.
And he told us not to lean on our own understanding.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be cool with the devil. I'm not gonna say he cool. Nah, man, that's why we doing this right here, the video of wisdom. Yeah, we up here, we calling y'all about trying to get rid of this devil. That's the only way we're gonna get back, man. We stay in the spirit you in, we gonna always be dominated. Because we always gonna love this damn devil. He's teaching us to hate the devil. That's part of the gospel. You gotta hate the evil in order to be righteous. You can't call yourself righteous and you cool with evil. Because I want to bring up the precept, what? Does righteousness have any can contend with the darkness? Light and darkness don't go together. Right now we in the light. See, what we doing, we being solid. You not solid.
No, light and
You
darkness.
being lukewarm.
Light and darkness come together in the heart. Truth.
Bro,
Man.
for an example, if you in the house and you cut on the light switch and it's all dark, where did the light? Where did the darkness go? It's gone. There's
They don't go
it's
together,
got one
man.
side light
I'm
and one
not
side
talking about
dark.
outside of you. I'm talking about inside you. The kingdom is within you. Okay, the kingdom
Yeah,
of God
we
is
know that.
in your
Come on
meal
now.
plan. This has been known.
This
for
is
thousands of
real
years.
quick, man. This is second Maccabees chapter 1 and 28. It says, punish them that oppress us, with pride doeth us wrong. So don't the white man have great pride in oppressing us by setting up the laws and legislation? I guess Isaiah 10:1, unrighteous decree. They have pride. They got great pride that they boast about this shit. Look up this shit. What happened in the hidden race war and Katrina. Them white people on that damn documentary, they was boasting about this shit. So you talking about loving them? No.
Where you standing
I'm
at?
talking about being. I'm talking
What
about.
they did in
being-
Black
I'm
Wall? You
talking
think they gonna
about-
get away with
I'm
what they
talking
did
about
right here?
choosing- I'm talking about choosing a higher emotional field Because God works through on a higher plane of existence, a plane of awareness. When you tap
Man, he
into
wrote this
that,
book. Check it out.
then
This
we gonna
Amos
walk in our power.
5 and 15.
We
Hate
must walk
the
together.
evil
We must walk
and
together.
love the good
We've been
and
hating
establish
them for-
judgment
we've
in
been
the
hating them
gate.
for 400 years.
It
So
may
what
be
is
that the
done
Lord
for us?
God of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. So we follow that commandment, man. We ain't about to listen to that madness you spitting out right now.
He didn't
Man.
say the remnant of Esau.
We must come back into our
He didn't say the remnant of the world. He said the
We
remnant
must
of
Hate
Joseph.
the evil.
We must
Point
come
blank
back to
period,
our-
man.
Hey,
Look,
we're not going
this
to kill them by
Revelation 13 and
doing
10.
on a level of awareness. We gods. To be a God, you have to come into the
You got no
awareness of
judgment.
We were once God. He said you was once
God. Nah,
God,
you still
but we
presently-
died like
you still
men.
presently a God until you choose to be the God that you
No,
No.
we're gonna be
Higher
gods when the
level
Lord
of
come back.
But
When we
look,
make it
look,
into the kingdom.
Revelation
Lord is
13 and 10, he said,
You
he
gotta
that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience in the faith of the
The
saints.
saints,
That's
who the
plain,
saints?
man. That's
Who
plain.
led us into captivity?
He said, "Who killed the sword must be killed with the sword."
The
Man,
modern day
man, we
sword
about
is
to do
the
them
gun.
dirty, man. We get the kingdom, man.
Who was
He
blessed
said,
with
"You
the
ain't
sword?
fit for the kingdom,
Who was
dude."
blessed with the sword in Genesis? Esau, Edom.
The so-called white man.
Who killed us with the sword? Esau,
Who
Edom.
own all the gun stores? Who can make a gun from scratch? Those are the people we talk
We're
about.
coming out to
What's the modern day sword? The modern day sword is these guns.
As a matter of fact, when you go to the meaning of sword, it means weapon.
Power. We will never
Okay, this
defeat them
Psalm
with their own
82 and
weapons.
6
It's
leave it
gonna
at
work
that.
out.
I know.
That
I have
shit ain't
said,
gonna work.
yea are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, but thou shalt hurt all nations. He said, judge the earth. I cannot be a righteous judge if I don't know righteous from evil. I can't do that. And see, right now, you don't know that.
I do know
You just,
right
nah,
now,
you say all love. You
just
coming in
like
all love.
But I do know that this is true.
That's that print.
When the wicked, the wicked,
That's what he
hey,
coming
the
in.
wicked will face their trials. I never said they won't, but I said we're not going to do it from a stance of a lower position because that's standing beside them. That's a man's here. We are gods and men at the same time. Okay, simple. You must come into your God form. Then we have rulership. That's in the heaven.
Okay, what we going to do then when we got rulership?
When we gonna do when we got rulership?
Yeah.
We're gonna rule from a heavenly position.
How
We're
we
gonna
gonna
take
rule?
order.
That's the question he's asking. How we
When the
gonna rule?
Most High sees us fit to be put in those positions,
And what
he's
we gonna do
give
then
us
when we
assignments.
rule?
The reason why we failed is because when we had those assignments, we didn't give a damn about it. We did what we wanted to do. That's what we failed. That's
Like
why
you
we
doing
got
right
back.
now.
No, but I'm
Lean
telling
on your
you,
own
I'm telling you the
understanding.
truth.
failed
How
because
we actually get back. We
We
must
failed
come back
because we
into the
strayed away from the
spirit.
law, statutes,
We
and
must come
commandments
back
of the
into the
Lord.
spirit and not be wicked and not be stuck on the physical. He wants us to come back into the spiritual form so we can actually serve
How
a higher
can
purpose.
you rule with no subjects?
My brother, you rule with your power.
Okay,
Who
like
gonna have power over?
yeah, who you gonna have power over?
You have power within yourself to do what's
You
right.
tap
Man,
dancing, man. You
listen,
doing that white
listen,
man shit.
listen,
You were dancing around the
Listen,
questions
listen,
and
let
say
me
some
finish.
bullshit.
Let me finish.
Bro,
When you
bugged
listen,
out.
though, listen.
You
When you, have
bugged out.
power, when you have power within yourself, you know that when God gives you something to do, you do it. That's
We
how
know
leadership
that.
happens.
I just read to you.
It's not always
Matthew
just
5
one
and
people, it's
37.
for all things.
Let your
That's why
communication
he
be yeah,
created
yeah,
it.
nay,
He
nay.
created all things for all people.
You
For
got
us
to
to
say
recognize who his creator is. And that's still recognized within us. That's our job, is to bring them to God. You must understand
You
that.
don't think we
man.
know who our creator is when we out here on the highways and byways preaching and prophesying?
But first, we must come to God. So that's
What you
what
think
I'm
we
What you
doing?
think we doing?
That's, I know. That's
What
I'm
you
saying.
mean you know?
It's not-
You bugged
I'm speaking
out.
the truth.
Yeah, man, you
I'm-
distracted.
everything I'm
Hey,
saying
right
is
now
the
you
truth.
doing the work of Satan, dude. You
No, I'm
distracted.
not.
Yeah, you
Everything-
are.
everything
You
you
distracted
say
now,
is
man.
not
You're
what
not
I am.
getting it.
Everything you say is not what I am.
I don't
Everything
know.
I'm
That's trying to
telling
figure out
you
where
is
we
to
was
come
at,
to
man.
God.
Right
That's
now
all
you
I said.
distracted,
I
dude.
said use
You
love
doing the
and
work
light.
of Satan right
I
now.
said use love and light to come to God. Satan don't use love and light, nigga. He does not. Seriously. He uses
you
uses wickedness
to distract
and he uses
people.
deception.
That's what he
I'm not
used.
using deception. I'm
You
telling
is
the
using
truth.
deception. You not a direct shooter. Your answers are not straight. It's always
Your
deceitful and it's
your
around the
questions
corner.
are double loaded. I'm hitting you with my
I
own
just double loaded. Our questions coming straight
Straight
from the
direct.
word.
And you dancing around everything. You not being direct, dude. You working just
I
like
was
Satan.
direct
You
with
working
what I
like
just said.
Esau. That's how
It's
Esau
just-
operates.
I hear
And now
you.
you creating a
Everything
distraction.
I'm saying is simply
Over something that should be simple.
love and light. Realize we must come into the spirit
All
of
right,
God.
bro, you gonna have to
and
walk
then
down
we'll
the
have
street while we
rulership.
finish this
It's
lesson.
that simple.
Yeah, we giving you simple and you ain't getting something that's simple.
That's all I started.
And really you got love
Y'all
for the
can't
devil,
have me.
man.
No, I got love for all creation.
Then you mean you got love for the devil. Damn.
That's what everything was
Then we
created
just
for.
read the Lord
That's how-
created
that's how
everything,
Yeshua
created
sees
good and
that.
evil. You say you got love
Why
for
is he gonna
creation.
hate something he creates? That makes no sense.
He told you to
It
hate it.
makes no.
He
bro,
hates
it
it.
never
We
did.
just gave you King
Go
David.
ahead.
Lord,
Yeah, we just got to go ahead with what was we hate.
I don't even know no more.
He don't hate all.
And see that, y'all Yashraller, that's why the 2/3 gonna be destroyed, man. Because they don't understand simple judgment. They don't have the understanding. So Esau gonna run right through them like a hot knife through butter. Because they still in that that spirit, that civil rights spirit. They still got love for this devil. And they hit you with what he talking about, spiritualism, all that universe is one shit, you know, and that's the perfect recipe for the devil to get you. Because then you're not going to know what's going on. You're not going to be solid.
You ain't
And
gonna know
you're
your
question
enemy.
Exactly. You're going to question the wise counsel he set up. So when the devil comes with his trickery, you're going to fall for it because you already own it. You can't understand simple instructions, simple commandments. And that's how we fail, man. Our people's in the foreign philosophies, all this. Because what you've done, that's universalism.
Man,
That's that universe one.
Hey,
You know?
and Yeshua, he was universal.
And his name ain't Yahshua. See, I'm going to go get this.
Can you read Baruch chapter 4?
Which one? 4 and 20?
No,
Baruch, you say Baruch chapter 4?
Baruch chapter
He
4.
come back, okay.
I think I know which one he's talking about, too.
Give not the things that are profitable unto you to a strange nation.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, I want to think, what you think about that one? In the land of they captivity, they should remember themselves.
Yeah.
Because that's what we doing.
They should be thinking themselves, right?
We remember now. We trying to tell him, we Hebrew Israelites, we try to tell Esau Edom was the damn devil. Jake don't want to believe that. Jake want to believe everybody can be saved. That's that Jesus spirit.
You sure that's Jake?
Playing that Christian. I don't know. It might not be. He look like a Jake. I don't know. He doing stuff that Esau would do.
Everything I said, bro.
He dancing around. He coming indirect. He won't answer nothing directly. He distracting what we doing. That's Satan.
So what's the source of your true heavenly power? Where's
I
that?
said that when God created us, He created us with light, with awareness. That's light. Awareness is light. A lot of people in darkness because they're not aware of themselves. You have self-awareness.
But you know, evil came from knowledge, right?
Yeah, because he's
So
observed.
he knew too much. So he started learning.
But he's observed.
And that's what he did.
Yeah,
That's what he done
That's
did.
Ecclesiastes 12 right there.
Everything that they
Yeah,
built
that's
was off
the
of
spirit right
our awareness and our principles thousands of
Too
years
much
ago.
study can drive a wise man mad, the scriptures say.
Ecclesiastes 12, where he said, be minded for having many books.
Hey, many books.
Man, hey, I don't gotta look at too many books. I know all the knowledge is within myself.
You're coming from many books, man. You got a little bit of Christianity here, and you got Old Testament, and then what you
Universal.
universal. That
Plantation Christianity, Yahshua.
So your God don't hate nobody.
Oh, you got a
I know
yarmulke
that
on your
God
head, bro.
created everybody. I know that God
See,
created
that's why they said
for
you
a
tap
purpose.
dance, bro. Listen,
I'm
listen. It was a direct question. Do your God hate anybody? It's only a yes or no. You just tap dance all
I'm
around.
not tap dancing. I'm answering.
Matthew 5
No,
and
you
36.
can't.
Like, here's the
It's
thing.
only-
A man
it's
can
really
Hey,
handle
we
it.
tried that. We tried it. We brought them all kinds
It's
of
really
scriptures.
a
I'm not
yes or
going to
no,
say yes
brother.
or no because
Yahweh Shah
when you do
said,
that,
let your
that's how we stay
communication be
divided,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I'm not
nay,
just telling
nay.
you the truth.
It's
I'm
straightforward.
telling
You know what I'm saying? So do your God hate anybody? That's it.
I said that God created everybody for a purpose.
That's
That's
not
not
an
answering
answer.
the question.
Somebody for their
Do
purpose.
your God
That's all I'm
hate
saying.
anybody?
So,
You ain't gonna answer.
I
gonna dance around.
I say, if your God, if you see it as that, then that's how you see it. I have no judgment.
No, I'm asking you how
Me
you see it.
personally, I do not believe that God hates people for their purpose.
Then you don't believe in the scripture.
You know, yeah, that's it. That's your disconnection right there. You haven't accepted the fact that Christianity is lies. That's it. That's your only problem. You think what your grandma taught you is true. It's not.
That ain't what my grandma taught me.
Well, whoever learned it
I'm
from
a-
your
I'm a-
grandma.
I'm a
That's
ancient-
only
we
feminine
all
doctrine
ancient
that fits.
gods who ruled this world for thousands of years. Only reason why we failed is because we failed in how we carried ourselves and our emotions and what we chose to look at people as.
No. The scriptures
We
say
fell in
we
vibration.
did not follow
We
the
fell
laws
in
of the Most High.
vibration.
We did not.
That's
We fell
it.
in-
It's that
I'm
simple.
telling you, we fell in vibration.
We
That's
failed
why
because
we
we did not
vibrate.
keep the laws, statutes, and
vibration.
commandments of the
When it comes
scripture.
back, we're gonna be in a higher vibration than we feel. That's when all that shit happens. I'm telling you. But y'all can believe me or not. That's up to you.
But the whole vibe that they
We
try to
ain't gonna,
give
we ain't
you,
gonna be coming after
the
no gun.
Hey, I'm gonna bring this out
vibe
real
that
quick.
they trying to,
Lightning,
brother,
fire,
listen,
lightning.
you talking
all
about
of
the
that.
vibe, right? Okay, this word vibration, right?
Yes.
You getting the vibe, but you blocking the vibe. That's what's happening.
The vibe is right here. They're giving you the vibe. This is a vibration that you're getting, but it's a vibration that you blocking willfully because they're showing you something that you not. Why you don't have a book to teach nobody?
He don't go by the book. He in Hope Techmatic University.
So what? So what are you talking about that can be supreme to that book?
All I'm saying is simply this.
Hope Techmatic, that's what.
No, I'm not even saying that. I don't believe in none of that, bro. I believe in the truth. I never even.
So where are you getting this truth? If I want to know your truth, where can I go get it?
Within yourself.
Lean on his
so your own understanding.
Yeah, lean on his own understanding.
Everybody has their own truth. Everything
bro, no.
One truth.
The scripture
Man.
say that
No,
one truth.
you know how we all ended up going into slavery together? It's not no one thing. You know, it was good niggas that went too, right? It was good niggas that was following the law that still had to go into captivity too.
Because of
It's not. It's because of brothers like you, man. Because the vibration that you tried that they giving you is the one that you're rejecting. This is what our people. These are lying children, bro. You're one of them.
Yes, check it out. I'm gonna bring this out though. We gotta get back.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's Baruch 3:10.
Hey,
How it happened is Israel, thou art in thy enemy's land, thou waxing old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead. See that whole techmatic you got into, it made your spirit dead. You think it's open, but really it's not. As you gonna see, wait when the devil come down great wrath.
And they all about the worship of the dead. Yeah, all they worship is the dead.
He came from that.
Here's another thing you gotta check. You're not putting no curse on your brother. I'm trying to bless you with knowledge.
Now, that ain't true.
You ain't getting no knowledge, man. You getting me dark.
Let me show you the
You're getting
truth.
offended right now. So you
Let
telling
me
me the
show you
truth.
the truth. I still love you. I want all blessings.
I can tell you getting offended right
Here,
now.
Baruch 3, I'm gonna bump up to Baruch 3 and 9. Hear Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom.
Right.
You lack wisdom, man. We say commandments of life. So you came from the book of the dead. Hope Commandment was dead.
I never even read that book.
But then when you came, when we first met you, you was on the Egyptiology stuff.
I'm
Was you
aware,
not?
I'm aware of different spectrum of knowledge. What I believe in is the law of one.
Okay, so you came with mixed wine then.
Well, I ain't know about that. I guarantee you don't.
You came with mixed wine then.
It states that everything is working for its purpose.
We already know that.
From the beginning of creation, man, this earth is a small little speck in what God has planned for all of us.
We already know that.
That's not in the Bible though.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it says that you don't know that. Because you ain't read.
You ain't trying to listen.
And you don't listen. You still
I'm
that,
trying to
man.
teach.
Like this.
A teacher.
There's a lot more that we can learn about ourselves that has been either taken from the Bible or is not remaining there. That's the truth.
The Lord gave us all we need, right?
Yeah, it's still here. The
I
knowledge is
still
here.
agree there's knowledge there.
Come on, you think the power gonna withhold the knowledge from us?
There's knowledge that we can
You think the
still
power
have
gonna withhold knowledge from us?
when we actually recognize that we have libraries that were burned down.
The library's right here. I got them in my hand. We tried to give it to you. You rejected it.
Bro, I'm not rejecting anything, bro.
Yeah, you is.
I was raised in Christianity.
We know. You still got it. You
I
still
learned
telling
the
us that.
truth.
We
I
know
learned
you
the
was
truth.
raised
I
in
learned
that.
the truth about our true purpose and where we actually came from within myself. And I'm
You
here
know
to
your own
deliver my
understanding.
message,
You
but
don't know what the devil about to do.
I came here with a simple
You don't know what
thing,
Esau about to
bro.
do.
We gonna rule this earth with love and light.
We know that, but what Esau about to do though?
I ain't worried about him. I'm worried about us. We gotta get us. You
Oh, but you gotta be prudent. You gotta know what's going on though. You gotta know what's going on though.
We said don't be ignorant about any small
Let's
matter.
get back to it, man. I got a quick one right here. This is Ecclesiasticus, aka Sirach, chapter 12 and 10. And it says, never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wicked. Though he humble himself, that's what the Esau, the white man would do, right? He's gonna humble himself. Hey, brother, I'm trying to help you out here. I'm gonna help you out right here. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And he said, thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been together all wiped away. And it said, set not by thee, lest he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand. See, basically saying you don't trust that goddamn devil, man. None whatsoever. Okay? And what was I? It said, let thee seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Okay? So basically, man, just take heed to the word. If you're not, man, you just gonna get destroyed. The white man is gonna kill you, man.
You don't know. You don't know.
But
This
you
Baruch,
still believe in.
I'm gonna come
I
Baruch
want
3
you
and
to-
20.
I want you to sin,
Push
bro.
your pity your trauma.
That-
Pity
that-
your
that's-
life.
Sin,
yeah,
we must be going to
This
heaven.
Baruch 3 and 20. Young men have seen light and dwell upon the earth, but the way of knowledge, they not knowing, nor understand the path thereof, nor lay hold of it. Their children were far off from that way. Far off from that way. You way out there, man. You way out to yonder, man. Esau right now, but to come down with great wrath, and you don't even know what the devil, the snares and traps he done laid. You gonna fall for him.
You ain't even
You're
paying.
not attaining to a wild
Hey,
counsel.
but
You're not even paying attention to the laws that he putting in place right now.
Your own morality and walk in your path, as I will of mine.
Okay.
And speak life upon you, because that's what it's about. Not speaking no death. That's why we keep on dying. Speak life and speak blessings, speak love, and speak life. That's God. Period.
Okay. All right. You got it, man.
You know, open rebuke is better than secret love, right?
I don't know what you just said, but
You got. I know you don't. I know you don't.
What'd you say?
I know you
Say it
don't.
again.
Open rebuke, open correction is better than secret love, bro. They're correcting you openly. That's better than somebody shaking your hand and
And
I
this
love
Baruch
you.
3 and 1.
That's
Oh Lord Almighty, Yahweh of Israel, the soul of anguish, the troubled spirit, private unto thee. You know? And that's only the people that want to get this was not to understand it. You know, you got a lot of people that don't want to hear it. They can stiff neck. You just see an example of that, man.
How his children.
Shout out to children. Which, I better let's bring that. You bring that Jeremiah 4 and 22. Bring that. That'll come at the right time, man. It says, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are shot as children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. None. And that's perfect what we just got to deal with, man. Perfect, man. They kind of took the whole lesson a whole different direction, but this is a good learning lesson, though. Hey,
one false move.
One false, yeah, there it go.
One wrong move.
God.
There it go.
Proverbs 29 and 1. He that often been reproved, harden his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy.
Suddenly be destroyed without remedy, man.
Yeah, you got a lot of people on the comment board posting scriptures as well too, man. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's that Sirach 12 and 12. Hey, Shalom, y'all Michael Bark, y'all might pull that up. Sirach 12 and 12. He doing that too. The many books.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all already brought that up.
Nah, I ain't ready. We can quote it.
He said, "My people."
That's what the problem is, man. He been demolished by books. He got too many books, man. I just put Ecclesiastes.
You got to this legal call.
Man, you go ahead and bring it up. Okay.
Legal had a whole lot of stuff going on. You got to.
This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. And further by these, my son, be a modest. Of making many books, there is no end. And much study is the weariness of the flesh. Man, so you can't be going to the Hope Climatic. You said that earlier. That's the spirit, really. I said you can't. We brought it out early. You can't be getting the Islam, Hotel Climatic, Universalism. We said that earlier. And when you get into that, what does it do? You just see the result of that. Y'all saw it bugs you out. And you're not going to know nothing. You're not going to be solid. You're not going to be understanding the truth. So when the devil comes, you're going to fall for whatever you got. Because you're not listening to the prophets. You're not obtaining to a wise counsel. You're not solid. Therefore, you're going to fall for it, man. Because you already know, leaning to your own understanding. Most I forbid us not to do that. And I see why. You see the clear example of that why.
I got a quick right here. This is Ephesians chapter 4 and 14. And he said that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with the every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive. And that's that waiting to deceive you right there. They looking for, just like we quoted it earlier, 1 Peter 5 and 8, it says he's nobly inventing, right? But that's the devil, the adversary, as one lion walking out there who he may devour. So the devil is going to come and he's going to try to deceive you with everywhere in the doctrine. So you're going to be talked to and fro. And that leads you to being a double-minded man. And as an example, a double-minded man is what? Unstable in all his ways.
You could have answered a great question.
Yeah, exactly.
You dance around everything. Like old school brother was like, they even a Jake. And I'm like, I don't know. It might not be. Because he did stuff that Esau do. I'm like, I'm just asking you a direct question. You got to dance around, keep everything open, you know, and really distract. Man, he did the work of Satan. He don't know it, but he did, you know. He distracted, and he really don't want to attain to wise, you know, the correct God. He got itching ears, you know. He don't want to get to a wild. And I'm looking like, how can Jake be like that at this time? We tell you what the devil doing, he all like, nah, the universe is one. Love everybody. That's gonna get you knocked.
And fighting this passage, this with the Chip Act, you know what I mean? All of them things that he about to make, he tries to force on everybody to grab that Michael. I mean, I ain't want to say it.
Device.
Yeah, that device, right?
Yeah.
That device that they're gonna put everybody in their right hand and their forehead, and here it is. He still want to rebuke like that. He gonna man, that man.
He ain't paying attention. He can't
Yeah.
get nobody nothing. All he gonna say, believe in yourself. God is love.
Right.
That's all he can tell Jake, man. Jake can't get by with that, man. This devil making major moves right now. He changing laws up, legislation, getting his military sharpened up. World War III coming. We need to know what's going on.
Bro, you should bring out, unrighteous decrees real quick.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, this devil coming with it, man. This dude love everybody, man. That's that plantation Christianity. That right there gonna get you knocked. You need to know what this devil doing. So you know, you need to be solidified with the truth. He ain't got the truth. He got a little piece of something, and then he wants you to run with that. It's in your heart, brother. And I hate that's the in your heart spirit. How many times you heard that? It's in your heart. I hate when I hear that, man. Oh, that in your heart. That in your heart ain't gonna tell you nothing, man. We need to feed this word, man. It's a whole book full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to let our people know what the devil about to do. So we'll have like a watchman. We watchman telling you what the devil about to do. He want to tell you, don't worry about that. Just have love in your heart. Man, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, like if he was a watchman, he ain't gonna blow the trumpet of alarm. He gonna blow the trumpet of peace. Hey, let's party and kick.
Get everybody slaughtered.
With that scripture where he said, they not watching, they're dumb dogs sleeping, loving to slumber. That's
him
it right there.
That's him. And he trying to distract. We trying to do the work. Let y'all try to know what's coming. Here he come. We got a whole lesson built up, which we still did through the power. But really, he made an example of what we was talking about.
Pretty much.
Don't be in that spirit. You in that spirit, man, this devil gonna run you like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, I got to appreciate for you. This is Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. And it said, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, and that write grievously what they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the father.
And he want to love them people, man, who's coming with them unrighteous decrees. He want to love them people who's oppressing the widow. See, that dude is bugged out. And I have to tell him that to his face.
I'm out, man. We're gonna end off with this right here.
Hey, got a scoffer. Scoffer right here.
Yeah, that's
All right.
That's it.
There go another one.
Let us scoffer die.
When them bombs tapping that ass, he gonna be like, oh my God, I should have been reading.
He gonna die right here in America.
What they say, what that Luke paraphrasing, they said that the prophet have been among them.
Yeah. And they ain't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Wait till that white man. Wait till he take their food away. Wait till that payment come.
Hey, wait till they cut the water off in the neighborhood.
God. Then he gonna be crying. Then.
Hey, that's another scripture. He said they're gonna be running to and fro, looking, seeking from the east to the west, looking.
Yeah. Hey, we ain't gonna break that down to him. It say you laughing now. Wait till the devil come down with great wrath. Then we gonna see if you gonna be laughing and scoffing then. You know, because this devil surely coming. He coming for your butt. You know. So I'm gonna leave up with this right here.
Straight up.
This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us to the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For Yahweh should bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good, whether it be evil. And see, dude should have heard that, but he didn't want to hear that. He don't want to change to he don't want to change to wisdom. He don't want to change to wise instruction, man. He want to lean on his own understanding, which we don't care. You do that, we see what happens when the devil comes out.
His blood ain't gonna be on our hands. I
got one more just because you said that. This is Psalms 119 and 66. It reads, teach me judgment and knowledge, for I have believed thy commandments.
Ooh, I believe thy commandments, man. That belief and that faith, hey, that's what you have a shot coming to collect, man. That's precious right there.
Hey, Shalom,
Shalom,
Yeah,
hey, man, who you listen to?
I listen to all you brothers, man. I listen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I study and I do my thing. You know, I'm a father. I gotta stay sharp too. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, all right.
what's this? Just run?
We are on camp, but we with the tank to Dr. Great Millstone.
Oh, Great
You're the Great Millstone,
Yeah,
Pastor
Hard.
Gabar, yep.
Gabar, yep. I be doing a little bit with the sons of Jacob too, a little bit out here. You know?
Dude, I heard them, but to me they kind of watered down, man. That's why I kind of stick to the apostles and elders.
Yeah, they
kind of more
you
refined.
know, they young. You know what I'm saying? They young. You know what I'm saying? But But when you actually link with the young brothers, they young, but they sharpening their swords though. You know what I'm saying? So I just
At least they pushing the vibration
yeah,
of Israel.
yeah,
right?
yeah. They definitely pushing the right movement. You know what I'm saying? So I see it coming. I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I just do my part, try to prepare, help. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I'm needed at. You know what I'm saying?
So, man, stay locked in, man.
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I said we waking up. I
Y'all,
said
what campus y'all? Y'all got a channel?
Yeah, we got a channel right here. We be right here. Tay Yasser Allah, 144K.
Wait, say it again.
Tay Yasser Allah, 144K.
Tay?
Yup, TAE. Yasser Allah. $144K. And then the brothers you'll see in my playlist, man, you see they channels on there as well. I got all the apostles, the elders, Everybody
this is YouTube?
Yup.
I'm going to go ahead and read one more scripture.
Go ahead.
I didn't see. I was going to get that.
That was a perfect example with that bug out, man.
Yeah,
Oh man, you gotta have one. You gotta have one.
And the scalper right there.
Yeah, that was the last. I mean, it's been a while since we had somebody like that, but I knew he was gonna do it. Because I did a lesson on him a little while ago, man, so I knew he was coming.
Yeah, he seemed like he had that legion spirit
Yeah, do.
Yeah.
all over the place with it.
And when he first came to us, he was in that
Hotel Committee.
Yup, he was on that Egyptiology. I'm like, we
Couple of
telling
weeks
dudes
later,
like,
he was on
man,
that Universal.
yup. Islam, he everything.
Oh, you subscribed me already. All right, cool.
Yup.
All right, so y'all, I'm gonna be tapping in with y'all. And this y'all spot right here.
Yup.
Man, you see what they got going on right there, huh?
That trading committee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
just
got
seen
real-
I seen that. I told you,
Two of them.
we seen the dude
One
come
right
out the
there
car.
and one right there.
Yeah, we seen dude come out the car. Tell there go a dude right there, man.
Bro, I moved out here from Cali, bro. I thought I was getting away from that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Babylon is everywhere,
it's
man.
everywhere,
It
bro.
didn't used to
Like,
be here so big, but I guess it's Cali and New York. Everybody else caught on to. They got a Pride Street down here. It didn't used to be heavy down here, but
They got
east side
a
that
Pride
vibration. They got a Pride Street. Yeah, with the 2 streets down.
Yeah.
Man, they got a whole block, man. They doing parade. They trying to beat Cali. So you can't imagine Esau push it everywhere, man. And it didn't used to be big, but now it's starting to. I guess Oklahoma catching up.
paying them. They paying them like it's easy for them to get jobs and they get all type of assistance and
That's good. He was just talking about that at his job right there, man.
bro, they can literally just being homosexual. They could go into the county buildings and get assistance like women women can. All they gotta do is go in there and be a homosexual and say they need help and they get it.
Yeah,
You
my
see
job, they come from the street and be a manager in about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
All my managers is Momo, all of them. So
that's crazy.
that's the vibration right there. They kicking, man. It's everywhere, man. They doubling down. Now they got drag shows.
You gotta go along so you can get along. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go along with the movement, or you're gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying? That's really the way they got this wrapped up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out here, man.
I'm just gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying?
I can't get with that.
Like real talk, King. Like
With that second Ezra 6, we said be even as pilgrims on the earth. We got our tents, and our MREs ready, man.
Yep. I was just telling her, like, I think it's just time to sell everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna get to that point. We say this winter, they just signed all them laws, the CHIPS Act, the CBDC, the money gonna go there, they're gonna crash the dollar. They about to probably doing that probably about November, December. What they said December 13th, they're gonna try to crash the dollar.
December 13th, look up Executive Order 146.7.
Yep, that's
it right there. Executive Order 146.7. And then give you all the details on there.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's
you got my pay. I did a lesson on that. I got all the information. The new laws they changed. They got a new bill. Yeah, they about to push it on in, man. Shit, y'all waking up.
And you got
I got
like
a
this.
combo. Yeah. All this going on. This dude don't want to listen. Like, dude, you not know what these devils about to do.
They finna shut it all down. Like I just had a brother at the house the other day, and we was talking. Everything was going good, bro. And then the conversation, I don't be with a whole lot of foolishness. Like I entertain a little bit, just to, we can talk a little bit, but at the same time, I'm gonna kick it up a notch every time. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to tell him, like, bro, it's some garbage coming. Like we wanna act like that like there's such thing as what they call universal laws. Everybody like to talk about these universal laws, right? But at the same time, when you start applying them to Massa, they don't like the universal laws now. They don't want to hear about him finna get what he got coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what comes around goes around is fine for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And they got coming what they got coming, bro. You can't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I think he got a little bit of love. I said that might be an Edomite, man. Edomite, like my fake mother. Cause he did some Edomite stuff, man. He danced around, no direct question. And like every time he comes up, he got different philosophy. I mean, first it was hotel.
He would have been a great politician, don't you think?
Yeah. Then it was Islam. Then he come to us now. Now he in the universe one spirit. Like, goddamn, dude, you need to stop the YouTube,
bro. He said
he got a little bit of some bugged out Israelite shit.
He stood right there and asked me if you believe in Allah or something. And then I say, what you say about Allah? He didn't want to repeat it again because it was kind of like a little mumble. Because I'm halfway trying to tap into what you saying, and then he's talking, and I'm like, bro, you got homosexual friends? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he ain't right.
He say no. He like tried to say it like adamantly, and I said, bro, you don't have no homosexual friends? He said, well, I know people that's homosexual. I don't judge them. I said, you have to. Bro. That makes you them. You just like them. I was like, bro, just keep rolling. You know what I'm saying?
That's not spot on with,
you know what I'm saying?
That's spot on with Matthew 5:37 when he said that your communication is yeah, nay. Anything of that comes of evil.
Yeah. He's been direct with dude. He danced around every little thing we say.
Yeah, and I just wanted to ask him a simple question just to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, is he really like doing this two-step this well? You know what I'm saying? And I just asked, do your God hate anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an easy
He didn't want to
question.
answer.
He did not want to answer.
He didn't want to answer the See, his thing is he don't want to hate the so-called white man. Esau. People love Esau, man. They love Esau. And he was sitting there listening cool. So you got on Esau, that's when he had to say something. That's when he had a problem. You like, you got to get off that hate stuff. I'm like, nigga, I want to hear that sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah.
We ain't in that no more, man. That's how we got conquered, dude.
You're a Ricky Bobby. Go ahead with that.
You're going down the street, man.
Hey, man, y'all brothers be smooth, man. Like I said, I'm going to tap in, and I'll definitely be back over here to come kick it with y'all. What's y'all brothers' names? Kadar. I'm Joshua, man.
Tell you.
Joshua, Brother Bayan. Yeah. Bayan, Tank, and Kadar.
Yeah, we here weekend. We got about we got to get here 12:30.
Okay.
Every Sunday.
All right, for sure. I'll be stopping back through. We just, running around, moving around, just looking at nothing. But
look what the Esau done took. Look at you stand there and see what they done did. And you that's all cool with you, man.
We be over here, right now. If we get out here sometimes and it be cracking, I start antagonizing people a little bit. Like, y'all just really over here just to see y'all handiwork, huh? You know what I'm saying? Because it be a bunch of white folks went up and down here. And I'd be like, what are y'all here for? What are y'all still coming over here on this section for? Y'all just want to keep owning everything. Y'all just want to keep letting us know y'all took it, y'all own it. And it's crazy, like y'all
making the market, man.
Yeah, straight making the market.
Yeah,
that's why
one Jake business. That T-shirt, that's the only Jake business still over there, man.
I think Wanda J.
I heard Wanda J. They what?
I heard Wanda J lost that.
What?
That's what I heard. That's what I'm hearing. That's the only two little things over there. Then, we've been talking this baseball field. This where the mass grave site is at.
Right on top of it.
Right on top. When they constructed this baseball field, they put up some big rafters so you couldn't really see the construction. I'm like, when did they ever do that?
Yeah.
You know? And when they got everybody looking for mass grave site, they don't put a field on it. Yeah. And now if they put a field on, you can't get it up.
No.
That's too much legislation. So they done covered up their tracks.
Yeah.
And Jake don't even know. That's why we right here like that. We know what you did.
Until this shit collapse. Once they realize there ain't no professional baseball coming out of it, it'll collapse one day. Yeah. And they'll open that ground up. Yeah.
World War III pop up. It's going to blow.
It's almost time.
Yeah. We got that time,
yeah. Hey, I say sometime next year it's gonna start. It's gonna pop out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I say if China say we want Taiwan back, that's gonna kick it off.
Yep.
You already got they just waiting on watch how Putin do this thing.
Right.
I said because America said they're gonna defend Taiwan. So I think when China decide to take Taiwan back, we're gonna get into the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
China delivers everything to her. So China say no more trade. That's your ass, Esau.
Yeah.
Then you really gonna be scrambling. Then they gonna be like, okay, let me pick on these jakes I got.
Hey, literally, I was just telling the brothers, like, bro, do you understand that all these different places that really deep down hate America own this place? They got property here, they got this, they got that. So when it kick off, everybody ain't gonna be ready. Like even these Second Amendment, gun toting, rednecks ain't gonna be ready because y'all done sold it all to them. You know what I'm saying? And it already belonged to them. So it made me think about the scripture that say they've laid a wound under him and there's none understanding in him. Like they right here.
He got it.
They
bleeding out.
They on the way. You know what I'm saying? And it's literally actually happening because warfare starts in certain ways. By the time you get to the fight, there's so much more stuff that already happened. You know what I'm saying? So warfare is
already in World War III now because all the underhanded stuff that's happening right
exactly.
now. Exactly. Gonna build up to the missiles.
And then you got black countries that's saying, oh, you know what, we're going back to gold for currency. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this destroys the Esau's whole way of life.
Oh yeah, it's got to be done. Dollar done. That's why gas prices going. They ain't trying to tell the people that, but we already know dollar done.
Yeah.
That's why he got to go to digital crypto, and then he gonna pull out the MOTB, that device.
Yeah.
And he gonna try. That's when that your hand and your head. Elon Musk got the Neuralink. They got the NFC, and they already rolling it out now. They doing it now. It just ain't mandatory yet.
There's another country called Synchron or something like that. They actually got both of them. They actually beat Elon Musk right now.
I heard
Is that right?
Yeah, so there's a country called Synchron or something like that.
I got FDA approval to do it like in a couple of months.
Yeah, because Elon, he's not FDA approved, but them, they got it.
Wow.
They rolling it out.
It's time. It's time, man. Like, and then when you still running around brothers like this cat right here. I mean, I really didn't get the Jake spirit from that cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, brothers be hard-headed and hard to deal with, but he was a little too cerebral for a Jake. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a little more meticulous with his thing than a Jake. You see what I'm saying? So
his daddy might be an Edomite.
Yeah, I think he was something else. I believe
he might be right. You said I didn't think about that. I'm like, he looked like he might not be a Jake though.
Yeah.
He didn't do Jake things. He
exactly.
I'm like, dude, be direct, man.
That's what makes a Jake easy to deal with because we've been dealing with our whole life. So we have a certain type of thing that we do in the way that we move, whether it be righteous or wrong, or we understand what we do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there over here looking at him like, nah.
And most Jake chase the bag. Jake will tell you about getting money.
Yeah.
That's the most thing you deal with. He about universal and that dude bugged out. Yeah, that dude doing Esau being. He's right on that.
He had a little. To me, it was a little bit of something else. Esau or Ethiopian or it was something else.
Something else.
I was trying to figure it out. I mean, he just had a whole nother type of spirit. And then when I asked him about a lot of times you can tell a lot about a motherfucker when they won't turn against them homosexuals, bro. Like that's like one of the least things. Like that's a base thing. Like like that you to even be a real individual, you have to be real with your sexuality to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't say I have these parts, but I want to do this. That's being fake. So that's it for me.
I believe in the scriptures, but I also believe in universal God. I'm like, dude, it's either one or the other.
They don't go together.
I believe in the scriptures, but I don't believe the Lord said He hate anybody. But we brought out tens of precepts saying that the Lord hates.
Yeah. Over and over, He lets you know. He don't want you to have no confusion.
And we've been dealing with that dude for a minute, man. That ain't our first encounter.
You should have seen him when he came with a fucking. He came with a cape on, with a shaman hat, and some. I got like, this dude.
Yeah, we've been dealing with that, Jay, because he be over at that art gallery.
Yeah, he has a little Jew, little.
That's it. Nah,
With your small hat.
Yeah. Come on, man. Now you got a yarmulke on.
Man, that dude probably got that from his white daddy bar mitzvah, man. That dude was probably one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like. He didn't really even when you see the Jake that got the black daddy, he looked different. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how light he is. When he got the black daddy, bro, he looked different. You know what I'm saying? And it really comes out in the spirit of him too. You know what I'm saying? Because them Jakes had to do a little bit more to make it be known that I'm a Jake. You know what I'm saying? So they be a little bit more prone to act a little more Jake-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why we don't, we got the mother camp we teaching that damn color doctrine and shit like that. That's the bullshit right there.
Yeah.
Even when you look at Drake or Blake Griffin's son, they
like Edomite.
Yeah, they look like Edomite, but straight Drake.
Yeah. Yo, I know that it's all about the father. Whatever your father is. You know what I'm saying? So what's y'all feelings on the chart? The 12-tribe chart?
Oh yeah, we believe in that.
Y'all believe in that?
Oh yeah, we believe in that.
How?
Native Americans, your Hispanics, and your so-called African Americans, Northern tribe. Yeah.
So Now this is my only conflict that I have with brothers, because I can't understand it. For everything to say in my life, from scriptures to archaeological research to understanding history. How is it that Spaniard men come over here and make Israelite children?
Well,
You got to think. You got the northern tribe. Remember, the northern tribe got conquered by the Syrians first. Remember, the tribe split. You got northern kingdom, southern kingdom. They didn't get along. Northern kingdom got conquered by the Syrians first. The southern tribe stayed back. Your Benjamin, your Levites, and your Jews stayed back and tried to keep the kingdom. Your Maccabean era. So the northern tribe, that's how they got over here in America. They left first. You already knew about America. You already conquered the world with Solomon was ruling. That's how the Native Americans got here. So you had your Native Americans here, and you had your Hispanics on the West Coast. That's why we talked about that earlier. California, Colorado, the northern tribe was already in America. Esau, he can't make it without us. He has to suck our substance. He need our knowledge. So this devil, Chris Columbus,
They need our genetics.
everything. So
That's why.
and then
that's
you got
why
you got
these
the
over here
you
don't
got
have to use so much of that.
yep, I've been telling them that the conquistador.
Skin scream. The ones over here have blended with us in a meticulous way, to where they don't have to use the sunblock and shit as much as the other Europeans that's in countries where they buy their shirt. Like in Spain, you notice that they in not to change what you said, but did y'all hear about when they just had the heat wave, the 2,000 white folks died
Knocked
just
them
from
off.
the heat?
Yeah.
Just from the
And
heat.
it wasn't even that hot. It
It was only 100 degrees.
Yeah, it wasn't even that
How
hot.
was y'all the slaves in Egypt?
They wasn't that.
They wasn't. And then when you realize that these that try to stay locked in us, they breed with us every so often,
They need it.
and they push it, and then they go back into their lineage.
They need it.
Exactly.
They like now when I look at vampire movies, I'm like, that's Esau. He has to suck our blood, our substance, our work, everything from us. And look, the truth, that like, in a vampire movie, you put a cross to him, that's really like the truth. And then the sun, that's like Yahweh. That's why they get all burnt up. Like you said, they got burnt up by the sun. That's them. That's why I think they got rid of Wesley Snipes in them Blade movies that hurt their feelings. You got a Jake with a sword. Look, with a sword in our hand. With a sword, and he killing Edomites. They look at that movie like, I feel some way. He did tax evasion. They want to do whole career.
Put Ryan Reynolds instead of him.
Ruined his whole career.
Ruined his whole career. They watched it and it hurt their feelings. Now,
He should have been like one of the most revered superheroes right now. You know what I'm saying?
they got rid of dude.
They got rid of
Now, like, since I'm in the word, now I see why that movie hurt their feelings so much.
We just
Because it
read that.
happened now.
Isaiah 10 and 1. What did they do? Break down Wesley Snipes by what? Tax evasion?
Tax evasion. Like, come on, man. You gonna tell me this dude ain't paying tax? He been a movie star for what? 20-something years. Now I'm saying you talking about tax evasion. Now he can't get a leading role nowhere.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. And now I know why. Because that movie hurt your feelings. That hurt your feelings to watch that.
For real.
Because it's about to happen.
Yeah, it's really
We about to slay your ass.
Hey, me and my son, bro. Me and my son had the same conversation. Like that these are these. And you know what else movie made me think about that too? The Abraham Lincoln movie when he was fighting the vampire. I said Abraham Lincoln had to save us from the blood sucking white people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what it was. It was one side against the other side, but them was the ones who was really the Southerners was the ones that was really just like adamantly wanting to have chattel slavery continue. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But people, they don't even trip that Abraham Lincoln was just a visionary. He understood that we need to enslave everybody. We need to set up a system where we getting it coming in from all angles. You know what I'm saying?
Nat Turner, that uprising right there had them scared. Like, shit, we keep doing this to them, shit, they gonna rise up and knock us all off.
Yeah,
So we gotta act like, and plus the South making too much money. It was money too. Money right there, that was the big issue. And they were scared. Nat Turner started a whole revolution. They're like, okay, let's at least act like we all free to keep them, to keep them at least in line. We can't do this hardcore no more.
Right.
They too strong.
Right.
And they breed like shit. You got about 200 slaves on your whole plantation. It's 6 of y'all. If they get the spirit he got, then hey,
So
we can't save you. That's why they started the war. So to answer your first question though, to get back on that,
back to the
back
that's
to
what I was just gonna say.
Spaniards.
Back to the Spaniards.
the
Okay.
Spaniards. You got the conquistador. That's why they like Esau. I noticed the North tribe is real different. They mixed in good. That's why you got Mexico. See, you got 2 sets of Hispanics. you got the Conquistadors, the Spaniards, and then you got the Israelites. They're saying, like, if you look on my page, you got a whole set of Mexicans called themselves Afro-Latino.
Okay.
Those your Jakes.
Okay, I agree. Now, we're not going to change subject. I'm with you. Now, I do understand we on the four corners, right? We on the four corners, and everywhere you go, we have a Negro population that's at the bottom everywhere, right? So what I have an issue with is the ones that you can see damn well they have a lot of that Spaniard in them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can see it.
You know, they be standing next to brothers
Yeah.
and reading, and they be hairy like Esau and shit. And I'm like, it's throwing me for a loop. And then you watch a bunch of the brothers who would come into the truth, and you're trying to explain this to them how they're brothers, and these brothers is like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Now we don't.
We had that.
In California, bro. In California, if you really ain't dealt with Mexicans that move like Esau, in California they move like Esau.
We got them here too.
From top to bottom.
You got them here in Oklahoma
and
too.
They hate us more than Esau.
We got them here
You see
too.
what I'm
They
saying?
probably Spaniards in the spirit.
So these are the bastards of the Spaniards, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't bear witness with your spirit, then you can't be a part of this work. So if you come from the seed, that wasn't oppressed, taken through this, taken through that. I mean, Esau gave his children a country. It's called Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So once he had it, he knew that he was having babies over there. He gave them that. That was their stuff, which is why they have their own. But like you say, there's a subgroup stuff. And this is what I think the cats be missing when they just lump everybody into this thing, because they have the light-skinned Mexicans and the dark-skinned Mexicans. And they're not making a stipulation between them. And I'm like, that's
pretty much the same thing when they try to call us all Africans, because you know there's two different dark races as well too. You got the Hamites and then you got the Israelites. But if you read the Donovan Bible Dictionary, where it speaks about it said the representatives of the dark race. It talked about the representatives of the dark race, but it said the Egyptian, the Cookshite, but it said not the Negro. So two different dark races. The same logic you have, you got to apply that to all the tribes.
Well, see, this is the thing. So Mexicans only about 500 years old, and this is a history that we can go back and check. And this is where I get stuck. At like I really want to be in the spirit, and I don't care who it's for, as long as it's for me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if I got a brother that look like that, and he in this truth, and he in this word, and that's his position is in this truth, then I'm cool with it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you judge by the spirit. Tell you judge not to by the prince, by the spirit.
I got
we
1 John 4:1. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are going out into the world."
She said the white man just mentioned that his daddy used to talk to him about who Esau is. You know, just walking by, he said we mentioned Esau in that. You see that speeding up the block fast.
I kind of They walked by us the first time.
Read that precept again.
It said, First John 4:1. It said, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit." And that word "try" means in the Greek word is dokimato, meaning scrutinize, or just like what you're doing, basically examine them.
Yeah.
And that's what it said. That's what that word "try" going into.
So you're gonna know that it's gonna be Hispanics. It's not Jake. It's gonna be Hispanics that is Jake. Like it was a Hispanic movement in the '60s, right along with the Jake movement, like the civil rights.
And it was a Native American movement as well too.
So now this is where I really be at, because I just want edification. I don't want to like a lot of times I just don't deal with the camp because I don't want to bring no confusion. You know what I'm saying? I try to dig into the history and try to just check things. And I want to learn things. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I just haven't got there yet. You see what I'm saying? So
you need to go.
If the Spaniards come through and they kill all these men and they have sex with these women, and we notice obviously that genetics have been implemented into that place where they share the genetics. They got the language from their forefathers. You know what I'm saying? That's how they got the Spanish language, right? If those children are left in their own space to be fertile and grow, they're still going to be the babies of the Spaniards, right? Mm-hmm. Now, why are people like scared to make this? Like, I'm gonna tell you straight. Like I don't bash no camps. Like I say, I listen to all brothers and any brother that's speaking the truth. I don't feel like none of us got it all yet, because legitimately there is laws that we can't even keep being over here. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have it all. Everybody don't, and I think that collectively we all got a nice amount that you're supposed to put back the nation together with. So you're supposed to have counsel with your brothers, and everybody's supposed to have.
That's what GMS is
That's
about.
what I tell you. Yeah.
That's what GMS is about. Not one brother in GMS had a whole 100% truth, but as a body.
Yeah.
As a body. As a
and this is where I don't want to be in conflict. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if they get left to breed, then we understand that they still gonna be the children of where they started from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the other people who was there already though, that managed to, because a lot of people tried to hide and run. And, some of the people managed to keep their own cells. They actually formed their own little communities where they tried to hide and stuff that, which is why they didn't get Esau corrupted seed all the way through there as much as
they normally the people that's oppressed.
Yeah,
They is.
it's
It's
as bad as pretty as hey, bro.
It's a place called Tango, Mexico. I'm gonna probably put it on my page. Now, what I like with Dude Show Tango, Mexico, when you go there, man, them Hispanics look just like us, man. And my skin complexion look just like Jake, man. And they're like, dude was doing an interview with
That's
them,
who they are.
and they were talking about how, like, your common light-skinned Hispanic get all these rights and they don't get nothing. They get depressed and all that. I'm like, that's Jake.
Yeah.
I was looking at dude look just like us, man. Straight Hispanic, a whole community,
Yeah.
a whole country. That, like, I didn't know nothing about. Dude be going, it's a dude named Ace Live. He go all around town visiting the diaspora, the Israelites been scattered. You know what I'm saying? So he went to that town. He put it all on blast, man. I never knew about that town. They don't show us that.
This is
Now
where,
with the internet, it's been exposed, and he going all in the little village, man. They live in the slums, the ghetto.
see, this is where I'll be having my moments of where I know I need more enlightenment. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say get with like I was where you was at. That's why I tell you study on the Great Millstone. They more in depth than these other camps. Like say Sons of Jacob, they like a young camp, baby camp.
Yeah.
See, Great Millstone been doing this since the 60s.
Yeah.
So like the knowledge you looking for, a lot of brothers got that knowledge. That's why they go to the museums, they going to towns, they showing you Native Americans writing in Paleo Hebrew. They showing the Hispanics got Paleo Hebrew. Like they go in depth.
Yeah.
Like the Missions of the Kingdom is with Great Millstone. These other camps, they like babies. They just not coming up. So you might get a little edification, but you ain't getting that real deep, concentrated edification.
Right.
Like I was there where you was at. I was looking at all the camps. Because really you doing what I was doing. You surveying the field. You looking at the field, all the camps. Everybody push out their Hebrew Israelite vibration. You got some camps that sell out. Like IURC, they a sellout camp. Yeah, straight sellout camp.
Hey, bro, listen. They brought me into the truth. Like, no lie. I wholeheartedly, IURC was the first camp that brought me into the truth, and it was actually not the camp. It was a video that I watched there. It was that one the war between Black and Latino fathers. Y'all remember that video they put out about?
I watched a little bit of them, and I skipped right past.
Bro, listen.
But that's good though. I came in to watch the
video. There's a video, bro. This is actually the thing that turned me on. But once I got into the word and I got into the scriptures and I kept studying and I kept doing my thing, and I realized like y'all are stopping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all. It seems like
block.
They stop in progress. They try to make it to where you don't edify yourself past what they want you to have. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They say, beloved Mark.
That's what you telling me. Hey, you showing me you got wisdom. You got discernment. Yeah, discernment. Yeah. And see, most people will get the IURC, worship night, and they stay there.
Yeah.
Because we came through an entry level group. Watching for Israel, Naquan, you watch him?
That's my guy.
That's
my guy.
That's what I started out with.
That's my guy.
I started out right there with him.
In the spirit, that hey, that brother Naquan is my favorite street teacher, bro.
He started out as mine, but then I started watching Great Millstone. I got it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I came in with. And like I say, like I started with him, and as I started reading myself, and I started needing bigger things, I had to make another step. That's when I found Great Millstone. And really, that's who he learned from, with Great Millstone.
Yeah.
That's
Of
where he
course.
got his knowledge from.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
you don't, and see, there's no, you know, I just think that the IUIC brothers, where they stop at, they set themselves up to be blessed here. I think they get.
they do. They marked here.
They
501c3. He got a 501c3 charter. So that is really Esau camp.
Yeah.
You know,
So he gonna teach you just enough to pay him. Basically, that to me, when I look at IUIC, that's planted Christianity with a Hebrew Israelite spin. That's all it is.
I mean, bro, like once this is my thing. This is my thing. Once we realize that, I mean, we're not supposed to want to tell no lies, right?
Yeah.
So Christ is a lie, Jesus is a lie, them is lies. You know what I'm saying? So
why have it in your title?
Why have it in your title? Why keep pushing that? Why not tell people starting off coming in that this is what we've been taught, but this is what it is? It's just the most simple thing, and I think that just that little tiny bit of craftiness. I don't even want to call it. I don't even want to say witchcraft on the brothers like that, but
it really is.
It causes stumbling to happen when you have brothers that know that these words is lies, bro. We just fact of the matter is, if his mom and daddy came right now and you said, "Hey, where your son Jesus at?" they would look at you crazy. Like, who are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a son named Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So this is where, you know, I just be like, I don't want to cause no confusion, nobody, and I don't want to seem like a scoffer. I don't want to seem like, but I'm definitely going to say something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to, you know.
And guess where Nate came from? One West.
Yeah.
So he know the doctrine like Great Millstone. So he know the truth. He purposely teaches lies.
Right?
He teaches lies because that's what get him paid. Nate came out of his own mouth and said he got a 501c3.
Yeah.
So I'm like, with that being said, if them people was really after the truth, everybody's congregation left right there.
Yeah.
You got a covenant with Esau.
Now you know a lot of people. What the more crafty people realize, the more charismatic people, they realize that there's more followers in the world than there are leaders. You know what I'm saying? So once the leaders take certain people under their wing, they embolden the followers. And so a lot of our culture, a lot of that gang culture that we have in our communities, the only reason that it even flourishes is because we have more followers than we do leaders. And this is what they understand. This is what they tap into. Oh, we'll give these brothers ranks. We'll give them position. We'll even set some of them up pretty nice, just like Esau did. You know what I'm saying?
That's how he do it.
To keep the rest of them coming in. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the word of Matthew 15 and 14, where it said, "Let them alone, there be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, then both shall fall into a ditch." And that ditch is symbolically for the grave.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's the pit. You know what I'm saying? It's the way to unrighteousness. You know what I'm saying?
You see, this is my problem with Naquan. Why to get away from him? Naquan is not gonna let you know what the real MOTB is. They let me know. That's why I look at him with a side eye, like, dude, you take a bag, you know, and you learn from, you know, Apostle Elder. So at this time, now he's been proven to be a liar because this thing rolling out. You've been teaching this a philosophy. It's a, and that's why they get away from it. I'm like, that's not sound doctrine, dude. You can't stop me buying and selling with a philosophy, you know. So I had to, like I say, I started out with him, got a little bit, you know, but after a while, I'm like, man, I need the mysteries, man. I'm in this thing sincerely. I'm in this thing wholeheartedly, and you got a little bit, but then you muddied up the waters a little bit. I'm trying to think, like, why did you do that? Why you didn't stick with what you learned from the apostle?
You know, the thing about it is, the Most High got a job to do when he comes, right? If we had it in our power to fix it, then he wouldn't have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? So we don't necessarily have it in our power to fix it. What the scriptures tell me is that he needs his true followers to start seeking him. You know what I'm saying? And once we start seeking him, then he gonna unfold on us and let us get back where we're supposed to have. Even when you read in I want to say Ezekiel chapter 39, where it tells you when he takes us from among the heathen, then will he remove the stony heart, give us a heart of flesh. Right. Then we'll be able to walk in his commandments once he removes us from the heathen. You know, you see what I'm saying? So, but I do know that we got a job doing. It ain't just, we just chilling right now because we understand it. Nah, we gotta work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Faith is dead without work.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the church in Berea, because the Lord, he liked that church because, hey, once he started teaching them, and he went and searched the scriptures. and find it out for themselves. And that's what you're kind of doing. You're searching and surveying and trying to find out.
Surveying the field.
And that's what we're supposed to do. That's why the Lord loved that church so much. So that's what they're
Surveying the field, because we was doing what you was doing.
And it's to seek Him for Him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you really want to know what do you have in store for me, Father. That's what we really get back to digging for, because we realize that we got the crappy end of the stick for a while now. You know what I'm saying? So He said that they're gonna seek for the prosperity of their time after they're afflicted by all these different things. You know what I'm saying? So in their affliction, they shall seek me early. You know what I'm saying? So once we understand why our affliction happened, just like he was trying to just say that it was just because we did some magical stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, bro, it's simple. We just didn't do what we were supposed to do so far.
Stick to the script. We didn't stick to the script.
Hey, stick to the script.
He want to go off script.
Hey, he want to make up the script. And, nah, bro, we just didn't stick to the script. This happened. And so once we understand that that's what happened to us, we have to start digging back in. Because I mean, bro, once we start doing those things, we get blessed in abundance. Once we like it's got no way to keep us
in the law.
Yeah, it's the reward for keeping the law. So we understand this. But before He bestows these things upon us, there's gonna be other great things that's coming. That's why you know, when the Messiah was like, you know, these be the days of vengeance that be upon these people. You know, they're gonna be led away into captivity. They're gonna fall by the edge of the sword, and they're gonna be taken captive into all nations, right? From the first year AD to right now, that's only one group of people. You know what I'm saying? Because He said this is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So from the time of Him dying to this time right here, that's the time frame. We ain't got to go all the way back 3,500 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because He said, hey man, this is going to happen to this group of people. Now, from the time that He passed away to the time that we're in right now, we know that it's only us. You know what I'm saying? So now what we have to do is start turning back around and going back and seeking 10 times more because we messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. It's not.
He was trying to bring that scripture out too. Was it Proverbs 3:5, where he said, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not onto our own understanding." Yeah. And he said, "In all our ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct our path." And that's the scripture what we were trying to convey to the dude right there. So.
Let's close out real quick.
Y'all out of here?
We just about to close out. We're still talking. We're about to close out on the lesson burger. Got the sheet right there. So, hey.
Or is it live?
Yeah, we been live.
Oh, damn, King.
You good?
You good? Yeah, that was a good learning moment, man. That showed the sheep, like, man, some decks getting like this. I like this. This is a good example. We seen one stiff neck, and then we seen a brother trying to get the wisdom. You know, so I like that they got to see that contract. Dude, he don't want it. And then you want it. You heard talking, getting it. You see, you doing what you're supposed to be doing. You seeking knowledge. That's how brothers should be doing.
Being with a lesson.
Yup. That's what I said. That was perfect, man. That was spirit. Most I sent you to come here, and it be the perfect example. That was the balance. You seen the stiff neck, and then we seen the brother come and try to get the wisdom. So I think that was all spiritual right there, man. I like how y'all did that. So let's go ahead and close up right now.
I'm gonna read this real quick. This is Ezekiel 33:33, and it says, "And when it cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know a prophet have been among you." And I wanted to bring that out because you know that dude just golfing and stuff like that, and he kept saying that he gonna love the white man and so on and so forth. And that's when the white man come down on him, he gonna know that the prophet is among you.
Yeah, he gonna know it. But all these things
You gotta love that part too. Yeah. You gotta love that part too.
So with that being said, hey, hope it's been edifying, y'all Shirala. Hey, we give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshua, Bashem, Dr. Dice, Wam Yahshua. He said, Shalom, y'all Shirala. Stay and keep the faith, baby.
Hey, Naquan too, as the water for the precept on the comic board.
So
yeah, we just
okay, so the Spaniard,